soft inside. There was something going on. You there's something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we got something going on. Tender love is mine. It don't need no dedication. All this love we feel needs no conversation. We ride it together. Making love with each other. Sail away with me to another world. And we rely on each other. From one lover to another.
Well, there we go. Yeah, I unmuted the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Amateur night tonight, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, what I was saying here, this part right here. What? She gives him this look like he's the one who fucked it up here. Like, come on, dude, get it together. Look. Like, she's looking at him like he missed the cue. You know, he's the reason why the song's terrible. It's like, okay. But yeah, that was Sandra Prill and Fat Greg Allman with Islands in the Stream. I'll repeat myself again. Welcome to the late night stream where we watch shit, including Sandra Prill. I found out some things about Sandra Prill. A little bit. She's kind of disappeared off the face of the earth some time ago. And it's not Sandra, it's Sandra. Yeah, fixture on Tampa Bay public access in the 80s and 90s. She just kind of kept showing up. And apparently there was that live show she did where at the end of it, she like poured herself in honey and did some kind of, I don't know. There's no known copy of the video of the performance, except the only one that's, I think it's Sandra actually owns the only known copy of it, and nobody's seen or heard from her in probably decades. But from what I understand, her mother was her manager. So I want to say her mother was probably one of those ladies that, you know, pushed her daughter to be a star. You know, she's like, Sandra, you're going to be a star. My name isn't Beatrice Prillstein. And she just kept pushing her to do all these competitions. And she wasn't good, but she kept showing up. Yeah, they wouldn't let her go nude. She had to wear a body stocking. The money I would pay for that. To see that shit. But I almost figure, you know what she's like? Her and her mom, you know, whenever they would have a movie with like the battle of the bands or like a talent show, Sandra and her mom were like the villains. They would always try to sabotage the more talented performers. You know? Or what was that chick from The Last Dragon? That chick that was terrible, but she kept getting pushed by her manager or whatever. Anyways, enough Sandra. So yeah, hold on. So the feature presentation tonight is, let's go ahead and just move it over. Here, I'm just going to close that out. I'll move it over here. Our feature presentation tonight is Telepathic Communication with Animals. This is a 1990 VHS tape. There's really no... Okay, so I'm going to read the little description here before we go. When I first ran across this tape, I thought the title was Telepathic Communism with Animals, which would have been a far more interesting video. This is about 45 minutes long. So if it ends up being really boring, we can always move on to other stuff. We can always watch more Sandra. I had to replace the intro-outro music or else YouTube was going to block the video in a lot of countries. Enjoy. This was on the box. Penelope Smith demonstrates ways of increasing our understanding and harmony with the other species and makes it clear why it is fundamentally important to heighten our awareness of other animals' spiritual nature and to expand our abilities to fully communicate with them. We witness consultations and interviews with people and their animal companions who have benefited from Penelope's communication, counseling, and healing work. In scenes of courses, we get a taste of techniques that help people regain their power to telepathically communicate with other species. So so the power's been within us the whole time, and we just didn't know it. We're all Beastmasters. We just don't know it. If it sucks, you always know my go-to alternative. What's that? stud or sale of the century episodes. I gotta be careful with some of those though, because I have gotten like warnings on some of those. I don't know why. It seems like the better quality recordings of those get me in more trouble than like the shitty quality ones. So let's go ahead and start. Oh yeah, Amateur Night at the Apollo. Well, I'm pretty much out of those. If we had more of those, I'd play them. If we had more Bozo Show Grand Prize game shit, I'd play that. I'm just glad we didn't have to end up watching the fucking Beanie Babies. Though I did kind of want to watch the Malcolm Jamal Warner. Oh, and we do have the Grabowski video as well. The behind the scenes of the Grabowskis with Mike Ditka.
You can talk to me. It's okay.
Yeah, why don't you talk to Penelope? That's why we're here at the end.
Oh, get the
He
fuck away
says
from me.
he has fun with you, but he says he doesn't know what he wants to do. He gets confused.
Oh, get away from me, bitch. This bitch is crazy.
He doesn't want to retire.
No.
No.
Does he
He
still want to
he-
show, do you think? That's what I
Well,
kind of wonder.
let me picture that
Okay.
for him. He's still a little nervous. Let me see Phil.
You know, and you can
Focus.
I'm nervous because you're fucking crazy.
Yeah, hold on. He says he starts it out with, I don't know, and he goes, I just don't like all those people looking at me. He has a hard time at the shows just with people looking at him. He doesn't mind working with you alone, but actually he's quite shy.
I think that may be he's not a show off, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
it's
No.
okay. It's all
I think our best stuff is when no one is peeking.
That's right.
Nice.
Have you ever thought about going for a walk with your dog?
Oh my god, the audio is fucking trippy. Oh, it's like in me.
And suddenly he's next to you, eagerly wagging his tail?
Yeah, because he's got to take his shit.
Or have you ever had the feeling that something wasn't right in the next room and discovered that your
I should tell Jay the story. I should tell everyone watching the story about how Buddy pissed off Malcolm Jamal Warner on MySpace. Okay. Do we want to hear this story? I don't see why we wouldn't. Somehow, God, I need some storytelling music. It was your fault. I did influence you to do it. I was a bad influence. Oh, man. I need some more, That's not long enough. That's what she said. Okay, wait. No, I got something better. Okay. If you can hear me fine over the audio. So... Oh, he's a good bassist. Good for him. Well, that's not what he was... Okay, so Buddy had his band, his jazz band, Freak Johnson, and this was when MySpace was pretty hot still. And you were friends or whatever the fuck it was on MySpace with Malcolm Jamal Warner. And at the time, or the Freak Johnson band page was friends with Malcolm Jamal Warner. And Malcolm Jamal Warner was doing like this, what was it, like a poetry slam jazz thing? I don't know. That's what the page was promoting. Anyways, like, you were like, yeah, man, I'm like, Freak Johnson page, we're friends with Malcolm Jamal Warner, man, Theo from The Cosby Show. And I'm like, you should leave a comment on his page of that quote from The Cosby Show. There's that famous quote where what is it, like season 1? I wish I could just play it, but I don't want to get copyright striked. Where like Theo's getting bad grades in school, and Bill sits down with him and he's talking to him, you know, and like Theo gives this really heartfelt speech about why he's not doing well in school, and that if you just give him a chance, and you know, and after he's done giving this heartfelt speech to his dad about why he's doing bad in school, and the audience applauds, and you think Bill's going to be like, son, I'm proud of you, and no matter what you do, blah, blah, blah. And he takes a total opposite direction. He's like, son, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. No wonder you get D's and everything. And it was, it was really funny for the time. It was hilarious. Anyways, I told Buddy, I'm like, you should leave that quote on his page. You should write, no wonder you get D's and everything. Thinking that he would, he'd remember the reference and he would think it was funny, I guess. That was not a good idea. So Buddy leaves that comment on his page. No wonder you get D's and everything. With big exclamation marks, all caps. And Theo responds. And he's like, man. He's like, you guys make good music, but that was just really stupid, man. That was really stupid. And it was like, he was like, I knew he was mad, but it sounded like he was more disappointed. And I was like, you pissed off Theo. You disappointed Theo. So that was, I'd say you disappointed him more than you pissed him off. And that was the last interaction you ever had with him. And then you got into an argument with Marshall Warfield on Facebook about Brian McKnight's parody song that he released. Which was funny too. It's like, what is it with you with getting into it with like 80s black sitcom stars? But he's just, I don't know. I think you should keep that trend going. I think you should. Is Todd Bridges still alive? Or, I don't know. Is Reginald Vell Johnson still alive? You should get into it with him, with fucking Carl Winslow. Yeah, Marshall Warfield from Night Court. Roz from Night Court. Sorry. That's who she played. Yeah, Reginald Vell J's a bit... I wouldn't want to mess with him, man. He's too cool. He's too cool. He was one of the coolest sitcom stars to come out of that era. Yeah, I'm thinking either Todd Bridges or... I don't know. Maybe one of the other cast members from Family Matters. Not Jaleel White, not Urkel, but maybe like one of the other kids or something. Didn't one of the kids become a porn star? I think the youngest one, the little girl, I think she grew up to be a porn star or something. It was awful. Yeah. Well, that story is probably more entertaining than this shit's going to be. What is she doing to that cat?
Animal friend was locked in there or having some other problem. These experiences suggest that on a mental or telepathic level, both...
By the way, if the guy's voice sounds weird and kind of strong in one speaker, that's how it sounds for me too.
Both you and your animal companions can send and receive messages. Penelope Smith has spent much of her life refining her ability to communicate with animals telepathically. Since 1977, Penelope has worked professionally as an animal.
It's good. Yeah, on my end, it sounds like odd. It sounds like he's talking in a toilet. And it's like stronger, a lot stronger in the right speaker. And the left speaker's got some just a little bit.
Animal communication specialist, helping people discover why they are having problems with their animal friends. She tunes in to what the animals are thinking or feeling and tells the owners so that they can find a solution to the problem. Penelope was asked to help this woman and her dog Trapper. He is extremely sensitive to raised voices, will not allow anyone to pick him up.
I don't even know if it's... Yeah, there's when he talks... That's true. Sorry. Yeah, when you're an animal psychic. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot about that part.
And has several health problems that are being treated with drugs.
When he first came to you, he was really afraid that he would not please you. And he still, believe it or not, even after all these years, he has a feeling like something could go wrong. He has a worry. And the raising your voice, when I pictured you just getting excited or angry or raising your voice, he says, I just can't deal with it. He says, I might be doing something wrong. He internalizes it. He takes it in. And I think that's part of his allergy.
So basically, it's all your fault. You've mentally broken down your dog. He's a shell of what he once was. What do you have to say for yourself?
Thing too is feeling like he may not, even after all these years, on emotional. Huh?
I don't know why.
You understand? Yeah. Okay. Even after all these years, he feels like, for some reason, he might
Why do I feel like she has a lot of lesbian clients?
not measure up. Even though he feels very much like he is a good dog and he gets a lot of reassurance in the family, he's got this little niggling thing behind him. Interesting.
Yeah, his asshole itches.
He says that he was thrown out of the back of a truck. And he shows me a picture of it's a pickup truck, open. He jumps in, he's thrown out. He jumps back in, he's thrown out. I don't get a good picture of the person, but it sounds like a man's voice. I just see this truck and then I see somebody's arms. It looks like he was quite attached to somebody before you got him. And that was quite a disappointment for him. I mean, he was meant to be somebody's really loyal dog, which he is, of course, now. Mm-hmm. But he's never forgotten that.
She's just pulling this out of her ass hardcore.
And evidently he was a little bit hurt, too, by somebody, physically hurt by somebody throwing him. Not badly, but it looks like, he yelped. So then when you pick him up, that both reminds him of that. And I think physically he has had some bashing around. He says, I like you. You're very sweet. He says he feels a lot better. Just having talked about it. That's good. That's good. Will you keep improving?
Give me some traits, bitch.
In my particular case, there was a behavioral problem with one of my horses.
Oh, man, look at that.
That she completely solved in one visit.
I'm giving this 5 minutes. I don't know. This is this is boring me. I had more fun talking about Buddy pissing off Theo and Marshall Warfield. Theo and Roz from Night Court.
And there was a drastic behavior change. So if I had any doubt at all on her ability, it completely disappeared with the very first visit. And it was sort of like a therapy session. I asked Penelope a simple question, and right away, my mare had this, all of this frustration to release, all this tension to release.
Oh, get away from me.
So what she did was to turn our relationship around. My mare is now the most affectionate animal you could imagine. She runs to the gate when I come. We have a very close relationship. She follows me everywhere. She's very relaxed. And if there is a problem, I know exactly how to deal with it.
So after we'd gone around and seen the llamas, we went back into the house, and she did a reading on one of our dogs, Cider, and spoke of Cider's adventures in other dimensions than his everyday life.
Oh, so what other dimensions did Cider experience? That's what I want to know.
And then she turned her attention to Teddy, who immediately began to have a kind of a seizure. He started shaking, and his eyes glazed over, and it seemed as though he wasn't seeing anything. And he had trouble walking. He fell down, actually. This is Teddy. Hi, Teddy, I'm talking about you. Yeah.
Let's see Teddy.
And we had never seen him have any sort of a seizure before that.
Teddy's seen some shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, I know. These women are actually... Look at Teddy, man. Teddy's seen some shit. Teddy has... Yeah. There's a lot going on with Teddy. Can we screenshot Teddy? Because I'm sure Teddy's no longer with us now. But hopefully that lady got in the... She couldn't handle the mind of Teddy. Really. Who could?
And she immediately withdrew her attention from him and had Kelly just hold him and Within about 5 minutes, the episode passed. And in the meantime, Penelope and I went off into the other room and did a reading on one of the cats. And then when we came back out, Penelope very gently sort of touched her mind to Teddy's.
Buddy, that screenshot you posted with that fucking Donahue in the corner, he's like mid-spasm.
And he told her he just wanted to be a dog. All the stuff she'd been saying about Cider having other dimensions, that scared him. He didn't want anything to do with that. He was just here to love and
There needs to be like trippy music in the background while this lady's talking about Cider and the other dimensions he's experienced, or she. I'm not sure. I don't know if Cider is a gendered name. Can we do this?
Penelope is in such demand that she cannot travel to work with everybody who requests her service. So now she consults with people by phone and tunes into their animals at a distance. All she needs to know is the animal's name and some basic information. And
she just phones it in. Oh, I wonder what she charges for that. Good Lord. Because people psychics are ridiculous. I could just imagine what she charges for. Charges a bunch of, like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I want to say maybe animal psychics were a little lower on the totem pole for James. I think he was more concerned about people psychics. But, you know, if he would have just thoroughly devastated, if he would have lived long enough to thoroughly devastate people psychics, he would have moved on to animal psychics.
she can make a telepathic connection, provided the animal and its owner are willing.
We had a young stallion, beautiful young Arabian stallion in training, and he wasn't doing very well. So I decided to have an appointment with Penelope, and she talked to him, although he was 300 miles away. And I was totally blown away.
Man, look at them Coke bottles, man. Woo!
It's interesting to me that Penelope can do her work by telephone.
Yeah, it's almost like it's bullshit.
I mean, she needs the telephone to communicate with the person, or at least the person needs it to communicate with her.
Bullshit!
But I have called her on several occasions and asked her a question about an animal, and she'll say, "Just a minute, let me ask the animal." And then she's quiet for a moment, and then she comes right back with information which has time and again shown itself to be quite accurate.
The distance does not make any difference as far as reception goes. What makes the difference is whether the person who
Yeah, we got both of you guys posting Teddy screenshots. Look at that. What is this? This is a cult outfit here.
who is calling me is very open and not putting up any blocks, or if they're resistant.
Who does she look like? It's like right there. I'm like, oh man, I can see the guy's face, but I don't remember. She kind of looks like Kevin Spacey. She's kind of got them Spacey eyes, doesn't she?
If they're worrying about what I'm going to find out from the animal, or if they're testing and skeptical, that puts up almost like a fuzzy screen. It puts up like static on the radio. So you have a hard time hearing the animal. You have a hard time getting past their static to get to the animal. But if they're very open and they just say, "What's my dog think about this?" or "Where does he hurt?" Boom, I can get right through.
This horse trainer tells about an
Oh, they just cut her off. She was getting boring.
experience with his favorite horse.
And seriously, she came up lame. And so I had just inching lame, couldn't walk, and could only make baby steps, and couldn't lift her head down to eat. And so I had her obviously looked at by, which turned out to be 3 Western medicine vets, and they all could not diagnose what her problem was, and suggested that I take her to Davis, which is the university hospital, and have her looked at and examined up there. So I took her up there, and I left there after.
So when my dog tried to bring in a dead bird into the house today, I asked him, like, why did you do that? And, well, I was in the yard with him, and I said, don't fucking walk in here with that thing. I said, stop. And he just stopped and looked at me, and he dropped it. And I asked him why he thought he could bring that in there, and he walked over 5 feet and took a shit. So he was in the fifth dimension. I just didn't know it at the time.
After 8 to 10 hours of constant examination, and they neither could tell me what was wrong with the horse, but suggested that I put her to sleep. So I came home and I was very upset about having been told I had to put my favorite horse to sleep. And so I was talking to a friend, and she suggested that I call Penelope, who was my first experience with the animal psychic world in them. So I called her, and she said, did her work over the telephone, and said,
She said, put it to sleep.
there's no way that this horse needed to be put to sleep. That she was just had some massive vertebrae displacement both in her upper spine and in her lower back, and suggested that I have this Dr. Bob Anderson from Oregon, who she recommended, who's a chiropractor and acupuncturist. To work.
Okay, all right, how the fuck can you be a horse chiropractor? Like, are you just like the Incredible Hulk? Like, are you like 7'5" with arms like fucking tree trunks to be a horse? Like, what are you, like lifting horses and like cracking them? I can't even imagine that. Are you just like jumping off a house and like elbowing them in the spine?
Work on the horse. And ended up being the best way to get the work done was to have Penelope there also. So Penelope could sort of intervene in the communication and saying, back off. You're doing too much. You know, and this had been stuff that Subretta had carried around for 10 years. I mean, she had her vertebrae displaced for well over 10 years. And it turned out that the story she told was they put her through the racetrack training, and she just fought and kicked the whole way because she was mortified that they had separated her from her soulmate, as she described it. And then, I guess, went into the chute of the racetrack and...
Yeah, horse... Well, the stun guns and jackhammers. Yeah, they just knock the fucking horse out and like smack it in the spine with a fucking hammer. There you go. Your horse is good. It's getting thin. This guy is thin, not just his hair. Oh my God. I had a feeling this was going to be boring, you know. I didn't want to hype it up too much. So what do we want to do? We want to watch How to Impress Your Friends at Parties, or I have an episode of Studs. I'm looking through my playlist here. I did manage to save an episode of Studs. We have the Grabowski Shuffle, or the behind the scenes of the Grabowski Shuffle. If you don't know what that is, that was Mike Ditka's version of like the Super Bowl Shuffle. So what are we doing here? Yeah, I know, but on the Best of the Worst, they spice it up and splice it up in clips. Let's get with Theo and then Studs. You don't want to do Grabowski's? Okay, hold on here. Hold on. Okay, so How to Impress Friends at Parties, starring Malcolm Jamal Warner. Max Maven's Mind Games. Okay, How to Be Cool at Parties. Sorry, that's what it is. Let me know if the audio's good. If the audio levels are good. I already feel cool.
Psst. Hey, you've got to watch this. You won't believe your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna cut this piece of string.
I'm gonna cut this motherfucker.
Like so. Cut it like right there. Okay. I'm gonna put it in my hand. Bring one end. Over here, one end over here. Tug on both ends, of course, and blow on it. Voila. I'm Malcolm Jamal Warner, and this is... Show off!
cool stunts, tricks, and gags to amaze
Okay, so we got show off at parties?
your friends.
As I was saying, this is show off. Show off is about how to be the life of the party. You are about to see some of the funniest, most startling, outrageous, and
Okay, I thought this was how to be cool at parties. I'm disappointed.
cool tricks you've ever seen. Be sure you learn these incredible feats before you attend your next party. And remember these 3 rules. Number 1, be cool. Number 2, have fun. Because if you're not having fun, how can you expect your friends to have a good time? And number 3,
Bring drugs.
have courage. Where would Washington be if he hadn't had the courage to show off and throw that silver dollar across the river? Where would I be if I did not have my incredible string trick? You need to set this part up before your friends come in. First, you take a piece of string, the kind that's made up of a lot of strands. Now take the middle of the string and pull the parts out, and then you twist them. Like this,
Wait, what?
to make them look like ends. Okay? Now you take the actual ends and put them together so they look like they're attached.
Okay, well, you got to have a string that you can do that with, because you can't just do that with any string, Theo. This is why you get D's and everything. You hear my eye? Yeah.
You kind of twist it like this. Now you're ready to amaze your friends. You take scissors and you cut horizontally like so. Now it looks like you have 2 strings. Put this in the palm of your hand. Take one end here and one end here like so. Then tug at the ends. Like this. Tug on this end. Blow on it. And say some magical words like abracadabra or something.
Yeah, the abracadabra, abacadab, oobie-kadooby.
And the big finish?
1, 2, 3. I grabbed the key to my daddy's ride and took my
Wow, that doesn't look like a guy filmed upside down with sunglasses on his chin. Not at all.
girl down by the riverside. I'm going up, upside down. I'm going up, upside down, 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 upside down.
Lip syncing is fun, but everybody does it these days. Use an upside down face to give a new twist to your favorite hits. Here's how. First, in the mirror, use makeup to paint a pair of nostrils on your chin. Next, take a handkerchief or a bandana and just cover up the rest of your face like this. Then sit on a couch or a chair upside down. In this position, your chin is the performer's nose. Now, the secret to making your upside down face look like it's really singing is
Brooklyn Clint Howard? Kinda, yeah.
to cover your lower teeth with your lower lip.
It's like, it's tall Danny DeVito, kinda.
And expose your upper teeth with your upper lip.
And by tall, it's tall for Danny DeVito.
Then cut loose. This will take some practice, but you'll soon be showing off the hits to your friends. Like this.
1, 2, 3. I grabbed the key to my daddy's ride and took my girl down by the riverside. I'm going up.
You know, a lot of times it's too much trouble to carry around your drum set with you. But you can be your own beatbox. I mean, I have my own theme music when I walk, right?
Oh no, fucking white guy beatboxing. All right, we've hit peak this is 80s. We've hit peak 80s.
When I walk down the street, I'm looking good. Now, here's how you can make your own beatbox sound. First, practice doing a B sound, explosively as you can. Here it is.
Bullshit!
Now make a hard K sound in the back of your mouth.
Cunt.
Now, put the two together and you get this. Now, you can add a little cymbal by drawing in air very sharply like this. think it's party time.
That was a little fabulous twirl he did there.
Show Off Sports presents All-Star Thumb Wrestling.
And in this corner, the challenger, the Midget Digit, known for his dirty tricks and cheap tactics. And the champion, in this corner, the Newark Knuckle, the most fit wrestler in his weight class. May the better participant emerge victorious. And the Newark Knuckle is coming on strong, but the Midget Digit is not to be outdone. Whoa, that was a close call. It looked like the Knuckle had him down that time, but the Midget Digit has pulled himself away again. Oh my!
Get out of here, you
Digit on the
fucker!
He's got to hand it to the Knuckle. He really knows how to press his opponent. Hold it, what's going on? The Midget Digit is up to his old tricks. Oh, the Knuckle is mad now, but he doesn't know what to do. I'm surprised the referee has not broken up this fight. Wait a minute, did you see that? The Midget Digit has pulled an incredibly sneaky trick. Who knew this match would turn into a tag team fight? Now let's see that quickly in slow motion. Well, fans, it was a simple maneuver, as you can see. First, he
Oh my god.
hides his thumb on the side of his opponent's hand, and then surprises his opponent by pulling his index finger over into the match to pin. A very clever feat. Thumbs up to the new champion, the Midget Digit. Now here's a quick one you can do while waiting for your hamburger to be served, and all you need is a straw. First, you crinkle down the paper.
If I was in that room, I'd want a hamburger. Look at that. It's so hip.
So take from the top, and you crinkle up from the bottom. Until you get a nice, tight...
Hey now. Hey, oh, now, this is a little obscene now, Malcolm. This is a little inappropriate.
Next, let a drop of water or some other kind of beverage drop on the wrapper. And voila. Straw worm.
I'm feeling porno sax. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling some Soglo sax.
Okay, Show Off fans, watch out now for the incredible imaginary stairway. It's a great way to make yourself vanish into thin air.
Wait, was that a trick? He just put water on a straw wrapper and it like kind of moved? Ugh.
Okay, Show Off fans, watch out now for the incredible imaginary stairway. It's a great way to make yourself vanish into thin air.
He's going to walk under the fucking thing and yeah. The first 5 years of my life, I thought Malcolm Jamal Warner... What? You thought like him, or you thought you were him? All right. Jesus Christ. Next. Oh, shit.
Mau Mau. Yogananda Pashahare, parlez-vous. Oh, excuse me. I was just levitating. Oh, I mean meditating. Now, I'm really going to levitate. You know, slip the shirtly bonds of earth, float above the firmament, defy gravity, stand on air. Well, let's get to it. Rug, be gone. Ha! Now concentrate. I need your help. If you don't believe this trick will work, it won't.
Man, I did... yeah.
Carefully. Watch the heels of my shoes.
I already know this trick. I know this trick. He's going to make it look like he's levitating, but he's not. David Blaine did this shit. You got to look at it from the right angle, though. That's the whole point. That's the whole key to the trick. Because if you look at it from the front, it doesn't work.
Here is how it's done. First, you line up your heels with your audience.
And then you dress up culturally inappropriately.
Be sure to distract the audience by waving your arms about and puffing air. You then slowly pick yourself up on the toe of your left foot, keeping your right foot parallel with the floor. If you practice enough, everyone will be impressed with your spiritual abilities. Of course, then, they'll ask you to make a root beer float, or maybe give them a lift home. But who knows, maybe someday you'll even be able to fly.
I'm giving this like 5 minutes. Then I'm going to fucking Studs.
Just like me.
Well, that's a good way to make an exit if you're a magician. Show-offs know most things are harder to get out of than into. Let's see how a show-off leaves.
Oh! 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 Now the secret to this one is putting your right foot in front of you as you exit so that you kick the door. Then pretend that you've just walked into it head first.
It's like Paula Poundstone and Ellen DeGeneres. It's like the ultimate 80s lesbian comic. It's Paula DeGeneres.
Now first, practice this slowly and carefully to
Mixed with a little... No, if Terry from Facts of Life didn't have cerebral palsy.
get your timing right. And then add in a real loud "oh!" so that you fool everyone. Now it's very important to recover quickly and then make a fast exit. It always leaves them guessing. And make sure you're wearing your shoes on this one. Oh! Oh! Oh!
You know, anybody can look cool. It's all in the way you carry
Oh, Jerry. Sorry. I thought it was Terry.
yourself. What's important is being able to keep your cool no matter what happens.
I guess I'll go this way.
You're right. It was... Oh, wait a minute. Well, no, it was... Okay, no, she did have a... Okay, Joe did have a... Well, there was Terry Largo. Who the fuck is Terry Largo? Yeah, there was a Terry on Facts Life, but that's... it's Jerry.
Hey, little boy, hey!
Get back! Get back!
All right, I'm going to watch fucking Studs. This is dog shit. Literally. You know, comedy is one of those things that just ages really poorly. You know, comedy either is like timeless or it's awful. There's no in between. So... Okay.
Hospital right.
All right, here we go. Jerry was Blair's cousin. Okay, Joe had a cousin named Terry, apparently. So this is Studs with Jim McKierney. We're supposed to know who that is. Audio is a little toilety, so if it's too weak, let me know.
Right next to me is Dana Parker, a 24-year-old waitress. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Right next to her is Cammie Marco, a 22-year-old trauma care nurse who works in a hospital right down the block from a Burger King. This is too weird. And at the end of the couch, Deborah Blakely, a 22-year-old grocery store checker. Yeah. Deborah, describe to me your perfect guy, if you would.
My idealistic man is someone who's self-confident, secure with himself, has intelligence, and someone that has a glow about him, and you can feel his radiance as he walks on by.
Really? Kind of like the bag boys in Chernobyl. How about you, Cammie?
Yeah, that's a rough 22, man. I mean, I know, like, I watched a video about how they were talking about how, like, why people from, why young people from the past look older than they do. And a lot of it is just the clothes and the hair.
Describe for me your perfect guy, Cammie.
Well, you'd have to be honest and fun-loving, lots of fun, good job, strong, sexy body, that type of stuff.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Dana, how about you?
Tall, built, clean cut, all-American, boy next door.
Oh, I picked the wrong one.
Not into it.
All right, let's meet our two studs du jour, Lawrence
Or did I?
and Jim. Come on out. Lawrence, good to meet you. Jim, good to meet you.
Wait, were they both named Jim, generic white guy number 1 and 2?
All right. Welcome to the show. Right next to me. Right next to me is a 25-year-old banquet waiter, Lawrence Shaw. Welcome, Lawrence. Glad to have you here. And next to Lawrence is Jim McInerney, a 23-year-old restaurant manager. Where does it end? Where does it end? All right, guys, you know how this works. The guy with the most hearts at the end of the show will be crowned King Stud, and then, of course, we'll send you on a date wherever you want to go, providing that there will be food involved in the date somewhere along the line.
Good
Fair enough?
food, good drink. That's right.
All right.
That's right.
You're a pretty good-looking guy, Lawrence. Would you agree?
Thank you very much.
All right. What do you think women like most about your looks?
A lot of women comment on my eyes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was going to comment on his eyebrows, but okay.
Have them?
That I have them.
Yeah.
Amazing. They're open. Yeah, they're open most of the time. Now, they're deep, and a lot of women say that they're mysterious. And I like them.
Okay. All right. Well, we asked these ladies what they thought about your physical appearance in the whole, and here's what they said. One of them told us, "Love that teeny-weeny bean butt."
Can we screenshot? I'm going for if I had to choose, I guess I'd choose the first chick, right? She just looked kind of normal. She might not be, but she looked okay. Love that teeny weeny bean butt.
I don't know what that means. Second lady said, he's got the eyes of an angel. Third lady said, oh my God, it's John Boy Walton without the mole.
Yeah, that hair, man, that hair just kills it for me with the blonde. That is, yeah.
All right, Lawrence, you tell me who said what, and we'll give you the sharp.
I think the last episode of Studs we watched there were some cuties on that episode, but I'm not super impressed with this lineup.
Sherman Heart.
The Sherman Heart.
Squeeze will be soft and no cholesterol.
I really want that. I'm going to work hard for that. Love that teeny weeny bean butt. Whew. I'd have to say that was Dana.
Yep.
Oh. What'd you say?
Okay, so I guess I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not really excited about any of them, but Dana's okay.
Hey, Dana.
You said he's got the eyes of an angel.
You did? Why?
Because look at him. He's got sweet puppy dog eyes.
Well, angel eyes or puppy dog eyes?
Well,
Make up your mind.
An angelic puppy.
A Saint Bernard.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet eyes.
Who thought he had a bean butt?
I did.
Oh, Cammie, what does that mean?
It wasn't anything bad. It's just he has a cute little butt. He's wearing jeans on our date, and his butt's really little, like cute little butt. That's it.
All right. Jim?
Yes, sir.
Anything special you do to impress a woman when you're talking to her on the phone?
Yeah, I think women are kind of intrigued by the way I communicate. I leave a lot of open-end statements, for creative thinking.
I did find another episode, so we got stuff.
Try to just suck them through the phone and put them right there in front of me. Let them know how it is.
Wait, did he say suck him on the phone? Wait.
Try to just suck them through the phone and put them right there in front of me. Let them know how it is.
All right, we asked these ladies what they thought of your voice over the phone, what they thought of you over the phone, Jim, and they told us one of the ladies said, he sounds mightier than Paul Bunyan. Second lady said he's smoother than silk panties. And the third lady said, call Charlton Heston, I've got a date with Mosey.
He's smoother than silk panties.
A planet where apes evolve from men? What, suck him through the phone?
when you're talking to her on the phone?
Yeah, I think women are kind of intrigued by the way I communicate. I leave a lot of open-ended statements, you know, for creative thinking. Try to just suck them through the phone and put them right there in front of me. Let them know how it is.
How do you suck them through the phone? Do they like put the fucking phone on the CUDA or something?
We asked these ladies what they thought of your voice over the phone, what they thought of you over the phone, Jim, and they told us one of the ladies said, he sounds mightier than Paul Bunyan. Second lady said he's smoother than silk panties. And the third lady said, call Charlton Heston, I've got a date with Moses.
He's smoother than silk panties. That would have to be Dana.
Yes. There you go. Silk panties are pretty smooth, huh? Why is he that smooth?
Well, his voice is very smooth. He has a deep, he's very sure of himself when he speaks. He's not ever at a loss for words.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth.
Did he try and suck you through the
Sexy.
phone?
I was sucked through the phone.
Mightier than Paul Bunyan or call Charlton Heston, I've got a date with Moses.
He sounds mightier than Paul Bunyan. Would have to be Deborah.
Oh.
You invoked the name of Moses, Deborah?
No, I meant that in a good way. He's got that really nice, deep voice.
Son of a
and
bitch!
I was ready to cross the Red Sea.
Okay, good enough. Stick around. We're going to come back and find out more about the ladies and the gentlemen, so don't go away.
Oh, I think we have commercials.
What makes Blame It on the Bellboy the funniest British comedy since A Fish Called Wanda?
Well, I don't know. I'm not a killer, am I?
Is it the romance? Is it the music?
Feeling.
Okay, so I saw Bronson Pinchot. Was that Terry Jones? Monty Python?
Or is it something completely different?
Oh, I know him. Oh, I forgot his fucking name. I saw Dudley Moore.
This as often as I would like. Dudley Moore, Brian Brown, and Bronson Pinchot in this year's biggest import.
Check it out, sister.
Blame It on the Bellboy.
Starts Friday, March 6th at a theater near you.
No.
The king's a bull cook and a heart of gold, a lad of life, an imp of fame.
Bullshit!
Good, a fist most valiant. I kiss his dirty shoe.
Maybe it's time for a new pair of shoes. On sale at Miller's Outpost.
That was a...
What's it like to
It
drive
was very dramatic.
the new Chevy S10 truck? Now add V6 Air 5-speed transmission FM stereo cassette, all for just $199 a month. $199 a month for this Chevy S10 California Special. Get this GMAC Smart Lease for as low as $199 a month at your Southern California Chevrolet and Geo dealer.
I guess we know where this is recorded from.
Oldies 105.3 KCBQ FM, the station you sing along to.
I gotta get the pause game going on here. We need screen sluts. Screen slut material, guys. I love that teeny weeny bean butt. I like that screenshot. We got Charlton. We got two teeny weeny bean butts. We got Kevin Spacey. We got the the fucking culturally insensitive levitating man. And then we got Teddy.
Oldies 105.3. Come on, you know the words. At home, at work, or in the car, sing along to San Diego's Oldies station. Oldies 105.3 KCBQ FM.
Oh. Better yet, who do you think? Oh, Good pause. Who do you think's getting to carload? I think the blonde in the middle's getting to carload myself. To me, it's a toss-up between the blonde and the chick in the red. Who's getting to carload?
Lawrence, is it important to you how a woman wears her hair?
Definitely. I think a woman that wears her hair, it needs to be versatile. I like a woman that is able to do a lot of things with it, because if it's up, it has the potential of letting it down.
And if it's down?
And if it's down, you can
shave it. There you go. You can shave it, yeah, right. We asked the ladies what they thought of your hair, Lawrence, and here's what they told us. One of the ladies said, the sideburns, the gel, yep, it's Dylan from 90210. Second lady said he's got perfect
The only time where that would be a compliment.
Pat Riley hair.
That is not fucking... That is anything but Pat Riley hair. What the fuck?
And the third lady said, yikers, he's got a head like an oil slick. All right, will you tell me who said what, Lawrence, and I'll give you this fabulous heart.
Let's see. He's got perfect Pat Riley hair. I'd have to say that was Deborah.
Ooh.
Oh.
What'd you say, Deborah?
I said, he's got a head like an oil slicker, but I didn't mean that in a bad way. I love your hair how it is tonight. It looks really...
If the contestants were on a game show on chicks that were pet psychics, we'd all decarload out just to general sexual respect.
good. But when we went out on our date, it was all slicked back. You don't need all that. I mean, it looks great, you know, just without all that stuff.
Uh-huh. What'd you guys do on your date?
We went out to a nice dinner, and we shared a bottle of wine, and we talked. It was really nice. We got to know each other.
Oh,
really
by the way,
okay, good.
Buddy, you commented on the Spacey photo, and you said she was in Heaven's Gate. That the video, the YouTube channel that I got the telecommunication with animals, the guy has the entire... It's like a 3-hour video of the Heaven's Gate guy. And it's just him from like the shoulders up, and he's just talking. Like it's, you know, all the screenshots that you see of the Heaven's Gate guy, like that's the video. And it's like a 3-hour long video of just him talking. And he's got that fucking weird ass look on his face the whole time. I got through about 5 minutes of it, and I was like, whoa.
Who thought he had Pat Riley hair? Oh, of course, Dina. I should have known. What, his hair was slicked back then, too?
Well, it was slicked back at the beginning of the date, and then he asked me if I liked it like that, and I said, well, let's see what it looks like different. And he messed it up, and I liked it better without it.
Jim, what do you notice first when you look at a woman's body?
Well, the curvatures, most definitely. But if my eyes were to wander and fall upon one
Perhaps the architecture, the flying buttresses.
spot in particular, it would have to probably be the upper pectoralis majoris, probably.
Oh.
Fuck off!
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
Yes.
All right, well, we asked the ladies what they thought about your bod, Jim. Right. And they didn't speak in Latin, they spoke in plain old English. And here's what they told us. One of the ladies said his arms are like two powerful cannons. Second lady said, I love a man with a bulletproof chest. And the third lady said, grab a knife and fork, I want to bite that butt.
His arms were like two powerful cannons. Would have to be Dana.
Yes.
There you go.
Team Deborah. Team Gina and the Go-Go's.
He's got guns. He's built. He's got nice arms.
Now, why do women like that? Why is that so important,
Well, I'm
Dana?
personally a butt and legs man, but a woman, but he's got nice arms.
Dark meat for you. All right, I love a man with a bulletproof chest, or grab a knife and fork, I want to bite that butt.
I like a man with a bulletproof chest. Cammy?
Absolutely.
There you go. How do you know it's bulletproof, Cammy?
Because I felt it, it's like rock.
Is
Not
it?
a bullet can go through that. No
Really?
way.
And that's
Very nice.
important. Women
Very
like guys
nice.
that are buffed out, huh?
Absolutely.
What'd you guys do on your date?
We went to dinner, and after that, we went to play pool. Walked up and down the boulevard there, and then we went by the beach, took a little view of the beach, and it's very nice.
Romantic
Great
date?
time.
Okay. Yeah.
Lawrence, how do you know when a date is ready for romance?
It's in the eyes, Mark.
Is it?
It's something that's created. There's silence. And there's a silent little thing, and you just look into a woman's eyes. And
Really? Create that for us into camera 4, will you, please? I've got chills,
What
Lawrence.
does this look
I've
like?
got chills. Okay, all right, we asked the ladies.
Is he kind of that guy? I'm trying to figure out who he looks like, and I don't know. I just pulled up a picture of the guy, and maybe not. I was thinking maybe he kind of looked like the lead singer from Crash Test Dummies, but old, but younger, maybe. Right? I don't know. We got to find out what he looks like.
What you did to stoke the fires of romance. What you did to really help the romantic fires start burning, Lawrence. And here's what they told us. One of the ladies said, his passion lingered on my lips like pearls of morning dew. The second lady said it was a simple case of peck and run. And the third lady said one press of his flesh and he was covered in moisture.
it was a simple case of peck and run. I'd have to say that was Cammy.
Nah.
What'd you say, Cammy?
I said his passion lingered on my lips like pearls of morning dew.
Did you really? Why?
It was like a peck. But it was very nice.
He's kind of like little Chris Isaac going on there. I'm not
It was
sure.
very friendly. It was very nice.
A nice first date kiss.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. It was a simple case of peck and run. Who said that?
I did.
Oh, Deborah.
Well, when we said goodnight, he just kissed me and ran. He ran. I guess he was in a hurry to get in his house. Because I'm like, bye, see ya.
Did you want him to kiss you longer?
Oh, well, it was just a nice, friendly kiss.
Uh-huh. Jim?
Yes.
How about you? You make the first romantic move on a date usually?
Well, I'd say yes. Probably for the most part. If there's a dead calm, like my buddy here, Lawrence, says, then you just turn them around and look into their eyes and let them know that they're going on the sleigh ride, and it's gonna happen.
Fucking the sleigh ride. Are you kidding me?
All right, we asked the ladies what they thought of your romantic moves, and they told us, strangely enough, Jim. One of the ladies told us his lips were hotter than a steam iron. Second lady said, I love the way he kissed my little boo-boo.
Oh, shit.
Kind of like a chia pet, I guess. Third lady said, he's a lip-sucking, body-rubbing, ever-loving sex machine.
He's a lip-sucking, body-rubbing, ever-loving sex machine. Dana?
Wait, can we?
Rubbing, ever-loving
Wish I could get a gif of that.
sex machine. Dana?
Why would he say that about you, Dana?
I have absolutely no idea.
Was there any lip-sucking, body-rubbing stuff on your date?
He kissed my boo-boo.
Where's
I
your
hit my head.
You did?
Yeah. I had a big knot on the back of my head and he kissed
And
me.
did you have a dream that, like, he was a scarecrow and he was a lion and I was the Tin Man and
No
Howard was
place
the
like
wizard?
home? Yeah, exactly. That was
So how'd the date end up?
nice drive home, back to my car, and kiss goodnight.
Uh-huh. Well, why would he say that there was lip smacking and body rubbing on your date?
Come on, give it up.
Well, I don't know. I can't answer that for you.
Who did say? You did say lip smacking, body rubbing, ever loving sex machine.
I did.
Deborah! Why'd you say that?
Well, when we kissed, one of our kisses was in a limo, and he leaned over
He rented
me.
a limo?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
And he leaned over and kissed me, and our bodies were touching, and it was nice and romantic. I liked it.
Uh-huh. How'd your date end up?
Very nice. I felt like Cinderella.
Oh, God. You guys are having conversations about the Go-Go's on chat here. Yeah, she is cute. Yeah, Gina Shock is cute. She's quite cute. Here's another cute. Wait, here's a cute Gina shot. Can we get this one here? All right. There's a cute Gina shot. She's really cute there. All right. So we've established the Go-Go's are cute. Let me see. This is 2016. Shit. This is 2016. So there's Gina. There's, yeah, there we go. They're all still looking good. I ain't complaining.
Cinderella. I mean, I was treated like really well.
Uh-huh. Well, how did it end up?
A nice, passionate kiss at the end of the night, and
I look better than these broads.
good night, sweet dreams sort of thing, you know? It was really nice.
Uh-huh.
This is a bit of a dud episode of Studs. This is duds. That's what this episode is.
She a pretty good kisser?
Wonderful. Wonderful. Marvelous. Splendiferous. Great.
Ugh. There's just like silence, man. There is zero charisma between anybody here.
All right, well, stick around. We're going to come back and find out which one of these guys makes his bed every day. Don't go away.
These are all the optional features on the Nissan Sentra GXE. And these are just some of the standard ones. The Nissan Sentra GXE. 45 standard features at an affordable Sentra price. See the full lineup of Sentras at your San Diego County Nissan dealer.
You thought the evil was over.
Yeah. This episode is like Studs on an Idle Tuesday.
Thought the gate was closed. There's only one thing more terrifying than the first visit. The second.
Oh.
Gate 2.
I remember Gate. Whoa.
Return to the nightmares. Rated R.
Starts Friday, February 28th at a
I bet you every one of those scenes in the trailers are probably like the best parts of the movie.
theater near you.
I don't know. I never seen Gate 2. I remember Gate with a little stop motion fucking things. You know, they're creepy.
Because when you're racing for the America's Cup, you gotta travel light. It's the right boat now. Because when it comes to winning, these guys aren't afraid to go a
You gotta get fucking hammered on Coors Light.
little overboard.
It's the right boat now.
Because after all, you're pulling for America to win the America's Cup. So join the Silver Bullet in supporting America.
Well, that's kind of shitty when America doesn't win the America's Cup, right? Got a fucking pretty high expectations there.
America Cute and its crew as they race to go all the way. Coors Light and America Cute.
That's the thing you got to love about like the U.S. You know, we're the only country that has we have world championships, but yet the only competitors are people in the U.S. Youth Blue. Man, it was this used to pass for commercials for fucking shampoo.
Ladies, remember before the show you sat down and gave us some descriptions of these two guys? So you guys, now all you have to do is tell us who they're describing, you or your co-stud. Fair enough, Lawrence?
Fair enough.
We'll start with you. Lawrence, according to the ladies, who's most likely to make his bed each and every day, you or Jim?
Whew, God, let's see. I'm gonna go with Jim.
Jim. Okay, he says Jim. Ladies?
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Man, these guys fucking suck.
So Thought you were going to pull that one out, Lawrence. You're doing great so far, though.
Thank you. I'm adorned.
Tammy.
Oh, busting out the 90s reference there. Remember this late 80s, early 90s period? Trump was known as a ladies' man. Yeah, I do remember that. When did he release that book, The Art of the Deal? Was that around that time? The Art of the Deal. I put the air of the deal. Art of the Deal. When did that come out? Yeah, it came out in 87. I was right.
Say that, Cammie.
Well, because after our date, or during our date, we went to his house, and everything is immaculate. His bed is made. Everything's in perfect order.
How
He
many
would definitely
pillows on
make
the
his way.
bed?
One that I saw. It was underneath the covers. I didn't see otherwise.
Okay. All right. Who's most likely to get a pedicure, Jim? You or Lawrence?
I got some ugly feet. I probably need a pedicure, but Lawrence would have to be doing something like that.
Okay, he says Lawrence.
Maybe not, you know.
Hey, what do you want?
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
guess Lawrence.
Lawrence, he says Lawrence, ladies.
Jim!
Thank you. Why, Deborah?
Because when we were on a date, for some reason we were talking about feet, and he said, I wish someone could paint my feet. Remember you said that?
Paint my feet?
Yes, you go, I have such beautiful feet. You go, I wish someone could paint my feet.
Look, honey, I was really high. Okay?
Remember you said that?
I could have said it, you know. I
Paint his toenails?
No, paint a picture of his
Paint a
feet.
picture of his feet?
Paint a picture
You
of his
usually see a lot of portraits of feet. Lawrence, who's most likely to belch on cue, you or Jim?
Oh, my God. I'm going to have to say Paul Bunyan right here.
Okay, he says Jim, ladies.
Jim!
Finally! Why, Dana?
Well, we had a real good date, and we were drinking a lot of beer.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seems like he's the kind of guy who's in a fraternity.
Oh, speaking of beer, I'm going to grab a beer, and I'm going to pee. So, I'll be right back. Let me turn off the monitor here.
Hey girl, what's up? I like to get you on the floor so I can funk with you, you know? Baby, you don't have to be shy. Just follow me. I'll show you what I mean. Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove. Funky groove. Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove. Funky groove. Funky groove. Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove. Funky groove. You come out here on the floor. Always think that you're in the know, but baby, all that gold and fancy clothes only means you're putting on the show. Yeah. Well, hold it, girl. Take off that fancy wear. Just let your thoughts clear the air. Come on, girl. Let's get down. Baby, let's do it to that funky, funky sound. Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove. Funky groove. Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove. Funky groove. Funky groove. Let your feelings go. Let your body move to groove. Funky groove.
Bullshit!
Love that sexy body,
Hey, girl. The fuck you doing on that toilet? Just get on over here and rub my skinny bean butt.
Eternity. Seems like if you just asked him to, he probably could.
Yeah? Could you?
Yeah. Me?
Yeah.
No.
Not even with a couple beers in you couldn't,
Probably, but
Yeah.
I know Jim would really
Can you
be able
belch
to
on
do
cue,
it.
Jim?
No, I cannot.
I'm gonna give you 5,
I can't.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That was not a burp. These dudes are lame. I mean, like, all you gotta do is just swallow some air.
Jim!
Yes.
Jim, who's most likely to know all the words to the Brady Bunch theme, you or Lawrence? Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
Me.
He says me. Ladies?
Lawrence!
Oh, my God. Why'd you think, why'd you say Lawrence, Candy?
Because he's into acting and television, and I think that he knows a lot of TV shows, and I think that he would know the theme very well.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a musical type of thing.
Sure.
But it's TV.
Lawrence?
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
There's this fella.
Fuck off. Seriously.
Fuck off!
Do that again.
But it's a musical type of thing.
Sure.
But it's TV.
Lawrence?
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
There's this fella.
Fuck off!
And that lady. And they divorced. It's the 90s. I don't know. I have no idea.
Lawrence.
I tried.
Here's a story. Everyone knows the first line.
Here's a story about a man
Man
named
named
Brady who was bringing up
Everybody.
3 very lovely boys. All of them had men of brown, like their father. They Oh yeah, there's a story. Oh yeah.
Apparently it was apparently it was like a march. Ba, 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 ba. Hello. Come on, keep it up. Two somehow form a family. That's the way they came be a Brady Bunch. A Brady Bunch.
Yes, but how many of us could pass
Most entertaining part of this episode.
the SAT? That's what I'd like to know. Lawrence, who's most likely to stick his tongue in a woman's ear? You or Big Jim?
Is her ear in her ass?
I would have to say that would be me, Mark.
Lawrence says it's him. Ladies? Lawrence. Oh, 2 in a row. Did he put his tongue in your ear, Dave?
Yeah, they're there to keep the vibe going, to keep the energy up, because otherwise it would have just been a bunch of lame whiteys.
He didn't put his tongue in my ear.
Really?
But
Any place?
no.
Well, why do you say
He's just a passionate, very sensitive kind of guy, and if it seemed like the time to do that, he would.
Jim?
Yes, sir.
Who's most likely to make a woman purr? You or Lawrence?
Well, being a Leo and a lion, I think I understand the feline species, so it would be me.
Okay. He says it's him, ladies.
Jim!
There you go, Jim. Right, Deborah.
Well, he made my cat meow.
Oh, okay. See, now we finally got some fucking entertainment. It took the whole fucking show to happen.
How did he do that?
He just did.
He got in my kitty, man.
I mean, when he kissed me, it just tingled all down my spine.
Let's hear you purr, Deborah. Right now. Oh, man, stick around. We're going to come back and find out which one of these guys is tonight's ultimate stud. Don't go away.
Alka-Seltzer Plus goes to the Arctic Circle, where the toughest colds live.
I was sorry. I was looking at the Facebook message. Jay, you said Belinda became the hot one while Gina turned into Sam Kinison.
Takes care of the aches, runny nose, Alka-Seltzer
Plus has done exactly what I've needed it to do. It does the job.
Alka-Seltzer Plus, tough medicine for tough winter colds.
You do not want plaque in a new mouth, because a plaque mouth is
A plaque mouth. Remember that was a big thing in the 90s. Like, they're always talking about, like, plaque. And there was always, like, an endless amount of, like, toothbrush and toothpaste commercials, right? They just seemed, they could just never nail down the toothbrush. They were always constantly, like, just trying new things with fucking toothbrushes.
a lonely mouth. Get a new mouth.
Plaque in a new mouth. Plaque in your ass.
Alka-Seltzer Plus, tough medicine for tough winter colds.
You do not want plaque in a new mouth, because a plaque
Yeah, you don't want plaque in a new mouth. What the fuck does that mean?
mouth is a lonely mouth. Get a new mouth with close-up anti-plaque formula.
Oh, your mouth is new when you use and then you and your fucking white companion smile into a mirror. We're so white. Isn't it wonderful? It's the 90s. It's great to be white.
Close-up anti-plaque formula is the toothpaste and plaque rinse in one for a cleaner, fresher, healthy mouth. Hate plaque. Fight plaque. Get anti-plaque close-up.
Dieters have different needs, so Accutrim created different formulas.
My appetite was huge until Accutrim.
Accutrim. That's just, isn't that just caffeine, or was that, no, this was the 90s, so that might have been ephedra still.
Maximum strength.
I'd lose my willpower after 3 until I found late day.
I'd eat all day without Accutrim 16-hour.
Accutrim, one is right for you.
The king's
Oh, Jesus Christ, fucking this guy.
a bull cork and a heart of gold, a lad of life, an imp of fame, a parent's good.
This guy was performing at like the local theater, and he's just like, he just needed some money, and they're like, this is all he could do. So they had to make the commercial around this.
A fist most valiant. I kiss his
sphincter.
Dirty shoe.
Maybe it's time for a new pair of shoes. On sale at Miller's Outpost.
Coors announces a unique way to brew beer. A way that captures the refreshing dry cold of the Rockies and locks it into the beer to unleash a unique cold sensation. And
Do they even have beer commercials anymore? Is that even a thing? I don't even know.
finish as clean as ice.
Oh, was this the ice era of everything? When all the domestic beers had like, well, there was Ice House, but there was like Ice Bud Ice.
It's called double chilling. Only Coors does it. Coors Dry has it. New Coors Dry.
Oh, Coors Dry. Yeah. Like prior to this, there was the dark beer era. There was like dark beer. And I don't even, was it any stronger? Was like, you would think if it was darker beer, like it would, I don't know, you'd think maybe it had a higher alcohol. I don't even think it was.
Feel the chill.
Hey, that party time guy on TV.
You'll laugh.
Okay, we clearly know the era of this.
You'll cry.
Yeah, right.
You'll hurl.
I think I'm gonna pull a chug.
Wayne's World.
Always a babe fest.
Rated PG-13. Now playing everywhere.
Welcome back. All right. High-scoring game here. Lawrence has got 1, and Jim has got, oh, you got 2, I'm sorry. And Jim has 4. So you are in the lead, but anybody can win because it is double or nothing at this point. Double or nothing. All you got to do now is tell me who you want to go out with again. If she wants to go out with you again, ba-boom, you go, we pay for it.
Well, okay. I didn't pick Deborah, but we had a wonderful time. And I didn't pick Cammie, Again, we had a great time going out, but
What's
the
done
best
is done.
stud feeling.
There you go. Okay, fine, thanks. Was with Dana.
Was with Dana.
Okay. Why Dana? Why?
She opened up the door, and I looked at her, and it was just an instant connection.
Good. Okay. All right. So Dana picks you. Where are you guys going to go on your ultimate fantasy date of a lifetime?
I would like to take Dana up to Vancouver,
BC,
and tour around Puget Sound. And it's a beautiful country up there.
Jim, same
Yes.
deal with you.
Well, Cammie, I wish you the best with your success.
Oh, Cammie's getting DeCarlo'd.
Dana, I wish you the very best also. However, the one for me would have to be Deborah.
Deborah. Okay. Why Deborah?
Seemed to be very powerful. Something out of this world, so that's
Okay.
That's that.
Well, if she's out of this world for you, Jim, where are you guys going to go on your date?
I thought maybe a little jungle cruise, maybe. Down
Disneyland.
into the Yucatan Peninsula.
Sure. All right, Cammie.
Did he say Did DeCarlo say Disney?
Maybe a little jungle cruise, maybe. Down into the Yucatan Peninsula.
He said Disneyland.
Sure. All right, Cammie. Would you show us who you picked before you go? Jim. All right. Now, Lawrence, you picked Dana. What's it going to be?
Oh no! They all wanted fucking Heston.
Dana. All right, it's all up to you, Deborah. If you pick Jim, you're off on a fabulous trip to some water sports place. If not,
DeCarlo's getting two of them.
congratulations. Good job. Well, there you have it. The Jims have it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
DeCarlo gets two of them. You have a DeCarlo threesome. All right, one more episode. Oh, audio is even shittier, but the ladies might be hotter. So let's see here.
We're so glad you could be here that we actually invited people down to watch the show to make it an even more pleasant experience for you at home. We've got two guys. We've sent them on dates with the same three women.
Let me know if the audio is tolerable, because it's really tinny, but I can hear it fine.
Now, the two guys are locked up outside in a very diabolical torture device that we've designed just for the show. The women are over here. Let's go talk to them about the guys. They're right over here. Okay. Virginia Schmidt, a 25-year-old artist. Welcome to the
Yeah, the audio's, there's a lot of hiss.
show, Virginia.
Thank you very much.
What kind of artist?
Fine artist, architectural drawing.
Okay, all right. Glad to have you here. Stephanie Bradley, a 20-year-old showroom model. Welcome
Okay, we have Stephanie.
to the show. Cheryl Deline, a 22-year-old legal secretary. Welcome to the show.
That is the most 90s hair ever. Yeah, it's typical VCR bullshit. Yeah, she's got that 90s hair, man. It's a certain type of 90s hair, though, man. That's early 90s.
Sherilyn, how would you describe your ultimate guy?
Tall, dark, strong in the mind and the body.
Really? Okay. You're a showroom model, Stephanie?
Yes.
Have you ever met your perfect guy? Have you met him yet, you think?
No, I haven't met my dream guy yet.
Well, then, how do you know? What would he be like?
Well, he's got to be funny and artistic and have mysterious eyes.
All right. How about you, Virginia? Who's your perfect guy?
Somebody with a dick.
Oh, somebody that's honest, sensitive, but most of all has a sense of humor. You would have to with me.
Important?
Very important.
All right, well, let's see how tonight's studs stack up, shall we? Let's welcome Peter and Patrick. Will
Ode to the Dickens with you, yes. Oh, these two. Oh, I'm liking this. Finally, some potentially interesting contestants here.
All right, Peter Corselli, a 25-year-old salesman. Welcome to the show, Peter.
Thanks,
Nice
man.
to have you here.
If he doesn't drive an IROC Z28, I'll be disappointed.
And Patrick Armstrong, a musician. Welcome to the show, Patrick. Thank you very much. Nice to have you here.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You know the deal. You've each been on dates with these three ladies. You should kind of, sort of know what they're thinking about you and about life in general by now, right?
You're right.
All right, the guy who knows the most about the women will have the most hearts. The most hearts will make you king stud. And, of course, if you're king stud, you get to go on an ultimate fantasy date that we pay for. Great. What a fabulous deal. All right, we're going to start with you, Peter. You find it easy to talk to women on the phone?
It's hard to put this much personality through such a little tiny line.
Fiber optics, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. You find that these women responded well to you on the phone?
These ones here?
Yeah.
Third chick reminds me of a blind date I went on at 17. Her name was... Her name was Christy Vegetable.
No.
No.
I said your name is Crispy Vegetable. We never went on a date again. Oh my God. I hope normally I'm all for people not getting married too early on, you want to mature and grow and kind of figure out who you are first before you decide to get married. But in this case, I hope she got married ASAP with that fucking last name.
Okay. Well, we asked them what they thought of you from the phone conversation, and here's what they said. He was a laid-back, good old boy, said one. Second lady said, I was expecting Grizzly Adams. And the third lady said, you were boring as hell.
Oh!
Well.
This is already a better episode than the last one.
So just tell me who said what, and we'll give you a heart, and we'll be on our way.
Let's see. He was boring as hell. Virginia.
Virginia?
No.
Oh.
I said he was a laid-back, good old boy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why'd you say that?
Because we had a conversation about what we were going to do, and we were going to go two-stepping, so I think that was pretty laid back.
Uh-huh.
We were at the old Miner Dun on Indianapolis Boulevard. What? That Miner Dun is still there. It's the only one left.
Nice.
Yeah, I blew that one.
Country boy is good?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Who did say he was boring as hell? Sherilyn! Why do you think he was boring just from the phone call?
Well, I mean, the reason I said it was because when I first talked to him, he didn't have that much energy. Didn't seem like he was looking forward to going out. And then later on, he had a lot more energy. He seemed like he was just primed and ready to go. So.
Cocktails, baby.
So you had a little change of heart there. Well, you didn't get a heart, though.
Yeah,
Sorry
blew
about
it.
that, Peter.
Yeah.
How about you, Patrick? Do you think women find you attractive?
I hope what, people find attractive in me is not, my exterior, it's my interior. That's really what I pride myself on.
Okay. We asked the ladies,
Yay. Platitudes.
The truth.
We asked the ladies what they thought of when they first met you, just your exterior, that first instant. And here's what they said. One lady said, I could have drowned in his eyes.
Bullshit!
Second lady said, his sideburns really turned me on.
Fuck off!
And the third lady said, eek, a unibrow.
Shit.
Okay. Wait a minute, huh? Got
It's the one more, I believe.
A lot
What?
of hair here, a lot of hair everywhere. Okay, I'll take the eek. It's a unibrow. That was probably Virginia.
Virginia?
Yes, but it was one really nice eyebrow.
There you go. What do you think? He's got a little separation there between the eyebrows.
Sorry, he had beautiful eyes.
Hey, you can always remove hair, But if it goes on you...
I could have drowned in his eyes, or his sideburns really turned me on.
Sideburns, you should have seen him a couple of weeks ago. Anyhow, I could have drowned in his eyes. I'll say Stephanie.
Oh!
Oh!
What'd you say, Stephanie?
I said his sideburns really turned me on.
You like guys in sideburns?
Like you said, they were longer a couple
Elvis
weeks
burns?
ago. Yeah. Well, no, not the wide ones, just the long ones. They're really sexy.
Yeah?
And he had them.
Can I get in on that last question, though? I think I can figure that.
No, we can't have that one. All right, stick around. When we come back, we're going to find out more about our two studs. So don't go away.
Who you got? Oh man. Well, her on the left here, I like her. I like her. The personality. I'm like, she seems like normal. The one in the middle seems a bit high maintenance for me. She's really pretty, but she seems high maintenance. And the one on the right here looks like after a couple of like fucking natty lights, she'd be down for just about anything. Just guessing. After about 12 natty lights, she'd be down for just about anything.
Bob's all-you-can-eat breakfast bar. All this to choose from for just $3.99 weekdays. Stop on by.
Hey, big boy.
$3.99's gonna make your day.
First, my wife insists on bringing me to this art thing.
$3.99. What a deal.
Then she says I should wear something nice. Fine, but I need to be comfortable when I'm appreciating art.
My gut is crispy vegetable. Crispy.
So I wore this shirt and pants. She went nuts. Said they had great...
I'll move to Stephanie. Which one is Stephanie? Is that the first one? Oh, I don't even remember their names. Just shows you where I'm at.
Composition?
Oh, fuck off.
Honey, this art is clashing with my ensemble.
You're not leaving. Levi's Dockers at Mervin's for the clothes you love to live in.
Californians encounter Pearl for most glasses in 1 hour and more.
A sale on Ray-Ban sunglasses.
Ray-Ban Aviator or Wayfarer sunglasses are only $34.90.
Holy 34, these things are fucking great. Holy shit. I was right. Early 90s, large metal limit one per customer through July 13th, 1991. Wow.
95.
They guaranteed my satisfaction.
I bought one pair of glasses. They gave me a second pair, both in 1 hour.
Pearl Vision Express.
Fucking Jim Rubino.
Only means something when they're on products that meet your standards. What sets Vaughn's apart is that you can get the quality you want without paying extra for it. When you take advantage of all the ways we have to save, you can get Vaughn's higher quality of meat, produce, friendly service, greater selection, and it doesn't cost you any more. To me, that's what makes Vaughn's a better place to shop and to save.
Okay, so Vaughn's. That's clearly a local grocery store chain. Where in the country? Vaughn's. Southern California again. Okay.
Save.
I know this? Okay, well, I know it now.
Hey, Peter.
Yo, man.
You're the kind of guy who likes to wine and dine women.
Dude, the only grocery store chain I know out west was fucking Albertsons. When we were in Phoenix, like that's it, because I lived within walking distance from one.
Yeah, I think it's real important. You got to take the woman out, and I try and make her feel like she's the only woman in the world at the time.
Mm-hmm. All right, we asked the ladies about their dining experience with you, their dinner with Peter. Here's what they said. One of the ladies said, "We fed each other by candlelight." Which could cause second-degree burns, actually. Second lady said, "We danced in the moonlight." Third lady said, "He let me lick his cone."
Oh!
So all you got to do is tell me who said what, Peter, and we'll give you our heart.
All right, I'm going to get one this time. He let me lick his cone was definitely Stephanie.
Stephanie?
Yes.
There you go, your first card.
Okay, so Stephanie's really pretty. I'll give her that. I like the hair too. I just thought maybe she just came off as a bit high maintenance to me. I could be wrong, though.
Well, we went on the boardwalk in Santa Monica, the pier, and after lunch, we went and got some ice cream, and of course, I ate mine rather quickly. And so, seeing that I was eyeing his, he offered some of his. It was really sweet.
I'm sweet that
So,
way.
yeah, he let me lick his phone.
All right, we'll keep going there. We fed each other by candlelight, or we danced in the moonlight.
We danced in the moonlight, Virginia.
There you go.
Whoa!
Is he a good dancer, Virginia?
He's wonderful.
Yeah?
He took me up on a picnic. We set up a picnic.
Virginia's kind of giving me like that 90s female stand-up comic vibe. I don't know, just the way she carries herself.
In the back of his truck and lit candles, and it got pretty late. We were just talking. It was him and his
What do we bet that the guys are dressed on set by the staff? That wouldn't surprise me.
dog and myself, and he decided that instead of going to this club to two-step, that he would just turn on the radio real loud and we'd two-step in the back of his truck. So we did.
Dancing in the back of the truck?
Yeah, that's sweet.
That's pretty nice. Yeah. That sounds like fun. She a good dancer, Peter?
Oh, yeah.
Two good
just move just right together.
If Crispy, are we talking? Which one is Crispy? The one on the blonde?
Hey, Patrick, you think women enjoy your company?
She's got that hot Elaine Boozler energy. She does. She does.
Well, I think women, some women enjoy my company. I think, I relate to women pretty well emotionally speaking. And, I like the company of women, so, I think that's a prerequisite.
That's
correct?
only a plus, sure. All right, we asked the ladies if they had a good time when they were out with you, Patrick, and here's what they said. We made beautiful music together, said one lady.
Number 3 is Crispy. Crispy's she looks like she's down for a lot. I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting off Crispy.
Another lady said it was heaven on his Harley. And the third lady said I spent the evening pulling bugs and hair out of my mouth. Sounds like a pretty enjoyable night to me.
Sounds like a hell of a night to me, too. Okay, anyhow, I was in heaven on his Harley. I think that would probably be Stephanie.
Stephanie?
No, I'm afraid not.
What did you say, Stephanie?
I said I spent the evening pulling bugs and hair out of my mouth. But we were on his Harley, and it was a really good time, except it was really windy that night, and it happened to be that everything was blowing at us, and it all was going in my mouth. I guess I should have kept my mouth shut, but it was...
All right, who did say I was in heaven on his Harley?
I did.
Sherilyn. You like motorcycles?
I love motorcycles.
You own one yourself?
No, I don't.
You like guys
I like
with
riding on the back.
motorcycles?
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go on the motorcycle?
We drove up the coast and watched the sunset and froze to death, but
Right.
it was a beautiful ride.
Yeah?
We had a great time.
Okay. All right. Peter?
Yo, man.
You like to get romantic on a first date? Is that in the cards for you sometimes?
If it's in the cards, you got to feel your path along, creep through the bushes, and if everything is right, then yeah.
You come into the clearing.
Right.
All right, we asked the ladies if there were any romantic sparks on your date, and here's what they said. One lady said it was being like back in high school. Second lady said it was the sweetest kiss I've ever had.
Oh,
And the
shit.
third lady said, he mauled me! Mauled you?
It was like being back in high school was Sherilyn.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go!
Crispy.
What'd you guys do, Sharon?
We drove up to Mulholland. We
Drove up to Mulholland. Car or
and-
bike?
In his car.
Okay.
He had a 66 Firebird.
68.
And, I'm sorry. 68 Firebird.
Pristine.
And it was in mint condition. We
You better believe it, bitch.
drove up to Mulholland and watched the little scene up there. And
Mulholland Drive?
Felt like I was back
Good
in high
movie.
school doing it for the first time.
Real romantic date up there in Mulholland?
I guess so.
Yeah.
What'd you guys do? That's the whole day? You just drove up there and...
No, we went to dinner also.
Uh-huh.
And dessert.
And dessert.
All right, well, it was the sweetest kiss I ever had, or he mauled me.
He mauled me was Stephanie.
Stephanie?
Yes.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah,
What happened? Stephanie?
Well, he didn't. It wasn't a mall where it was extreme, like he was ripping my clothes off or anything. It was just he didn't just kiss me. He kissed me, and it was a great kiss, and it
He kissed my soul. He tongued my soul.
lasted quite a long time.
What's a kiss kiss?
A kiss is just more than a
I'd jump his bones.
peck, and it lasts a longer time. But
About how long?
A few minutes.
Yeah, good kiss?
Yeah,
Pretty
it was
romantic day?
Yes, it was. It was very nice.
Mm-hmm. Were you in a romantic mood, Peter?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
We drank a lot.
Well, that explains the romance, I guess, huh? Oh, yeah, we drank a lot. All right. Patrick.
Yeah.
You think you have a way with women?
I think I have a way with women. Well, I think, again, I like women. So emotionally speaking, yeah, I think, I relate to women in a pretty, pretty good way, actually.
And they relate back to you.
Well, let's hope.
All right, we asked the ladies about the romantic chemistry on your dates, and here's what they said. One lady said, we had to stop before things got too far. Second lady said, he waited until morning to kiss me. Third lady said, what we had was better than sex.
He waited until morning to kiss me, Virginia.
You blew it there,
This
man.
is like the SAT, I'll tell you.
Yes or no?
No.
What a look.
Well, that could have been...
How do you get that wrong?
You're right. It was past midnight. It was morning, but no, no.
What did you say, Virginia?
No, I said what we had was better than sex.
Ooh.
And I guess a morning kiss.
I mean, I guess you know what? If she got rid of the fucking just the period hair and these shoulder pads, I bet she'd be something. I mean, I know she's got that the hot Elaine Boozler energy. If they had an age limit on the audience, I don't know.
For him, I mean,
The only thing I can think of that's better than sex would be
Great
cable. But
great conversation.
So what did you guys do on your date?
We went to Disneyland.
Yeah, I was gonna say cable. Around this time, I was like, 91? I was like in my teenage years. I was early teens, probably watching, I was watching cable at night. I was not watching Studs. I was probably watching like Skinamax, watching Hard Bodies for the 10th time.
The happiest place on earth.
I figured we couldn't go wrong there. So we went to Disneyland and wound up closing the park. And
you, Goofy, and Mickey, like, woo!
Just absolutely zany.
Uh-huh.
And then we went back, and we were supposed to go to dinner. We were going to pick up his bike and go get bugs on our teeth, but we didn't. We stayed and we talked until about 2 in the morning, just about.
At Disneyland?
No, at his house.
It was a nice romantic
Yeah, it was
time?
a very nice day.
Well, who actually did say he waited until morning to kiss me?
I did.
Stephanie.
That was my that was
It was because we started rather late because we both had a long day.
And what'd you guys do?
And we went out to dinner and went to the Roxbury and listened to rhythm and blues for a while. And we didn't leave until about 2. Went back to my place
A night at the Roxbury?
and talked till about 4 or 5. And he was smart. He waited a while to kiss me.
Now, do you
And
like
it
that
was
one?
It was just a nice one. It was mysterious. It kept me guessing. He wasn't predictable.
Now,
I like.
it took you that long to kiss her because you were nervous or because you were being smart?
Well, I mean, I'm a prude. What can I say? No. But actually, I was being, I just felt like, what's the rush? Especially with the way I look. I mean, you got to sort of play it. I like to just, back off because generally I expect a long-haired fellow to be a little more of an animal.
Sure.
And, so I figured, well, on a blind date, I'll
be less of an animal and
I'll just be like an awkward dude.
Yeah.
More of a vegetable, perhaps.
Well.
Oh, crispy vegetable.
All right,
I feel like it should be steamed here.
We'll be right back and find out which one of our studs is most likely to sweat during sex after this break.
Shit. Pause game was not on point there.
Less of an animal and more of a vegetable, perhaps.
Well,
all right,
I feel like it should be steamed here.
We'll be right back and find out which one of our studs is most likely to sweat during sex after this break.
So, buddy, you're going for crispy. Jay, who are you going for? You going for? You can be honest, Jay. You can go. It doesn't matter. I mean, I think Stephanie's pretty, but I don't know. Crispy. You know, it's like, are you looking to have some fun? I think Crispy's got it. Like I said, a couple of. You've changed to Steph. Okay. Nobody likes Virginia. And then Crispy is just, she's wild, man. She's wild. She'll go at it right on that couch. She'll take on DeCarlo and the other two.
This former cop got caught with his policeman's pants down when he traded in his nightstick for a night of selling his body.
Is there anything particular you were interested in doing, or how do we do?
Oh,
Along with his call girl lover, Gordon Younger was running an escort service that offered more than police protection.
I thought that was what's her face from Saved by the Bell. Yeah, I will admit at the beginning I thought Steph was a little high maintenance in the beginning, but the more she talked, she seems a lot more cool, a lot more laid back. I want to die with Steph in a Holiday Inn stairwell tumble after too many white wine spritzer. I'll have a white wine spritzer.
But their romance went sour, and she set him up in a mess.
By the way, speaking of,
Along with his call,
I said that looks like what's her face from Saved by the Bell, Lisa, the one black person in the show. The actress, there's a fun fact here. The actress that plays her name is Lark Voorhees. And I want to say in 2010, I think you can still buy this on Amazon. In 2010, she wrote a book. 2011. She wrote a book. She wrote 2 books. And apparently, let's just say the book is, if I had to give you a quick review, I haven't actually read the book, but I've read enough of it. I've read enough of both of her books. And the book is basically mental illness in book form. Like, it is fucking jacked. She has a book called True Light. Oh my God. And she has a book called Trek of the Cheshire. Oh my God. Just look them up on YouTube, on Amazon. She likes to use commas. She's big on the commas. Oof.
girl lover, Gordon Younger, was running an escort service that offered more than police protection. But their romance went sour, and she set him up in a mastermind sting, the secret policeman's ball.
That's a current affair tonight at 7:30 on
Definitely some policeman balls going on.
Fox 11.
Chevrolet and Chevrolet dealers have always stood for simple, honest value. That's why more people depend on Chevrolet than on any other car, and why you can depend on values like these.
Now save $500 on a California legend, the 1991 Camaro. Get $500 factory cash back on a new Camaro RS Z28 coupe or convertible. Use
Why don't you go get your little IROC Z28 and get out of here?
the $500 toward the down payment or put it in your pocket. For honest value, see your Southern California Chevrolet and Geo dealer.
With most guys, their favorite suit is the one they wear with sneakers. The high-level meetings they enjoy most take place in their driveway. And the country club they belong to has no official...
That is the smallest fucking ping pong table ever. Look at that shit. And they're playing doubles.
dress code. That's why there's Mervyn's, the store for all the comfortable, casual clothes you wear most, at very comfortable prices. Mervyn's, for the clothes you love to live in. Because the last premiere you attended probably starred someone you know very well.
Well, Jenny, 4 years ago, I lost 29 pounds on your program, and I've kept it off ever since. I just feel better about myself.
Well, it
It's just
shows.
wonderful.
You look wonderful.
Thank you. This is the first
All right, there's Ed. He lost some weight. He lost 29 pounds with Jenny Craig.
time in my life I've ever been able to control my weight.
You have to do so much entertaining, and so you have to learn some techniques. We've tried to make our food look like the traditional food that people are accustomed to
We tried to make our food look like it's edible.
eating.
Macaroni and cheese and
Pastas.
turkey. Wait a minute, how about the turkey dinner? With
It's all you want with our summer special. Just a $79 service fee. Call Jenny Craig.
Ha ha ha, yes. Phil Hartman's impression of Ed McMahon was that era of like bad yet funny impressions. I love that era. That was a very 90s thing where they would do just like impressions that were so bad they were funny.
All right, there, Peter, you've got 4 hearts. Patrick, you only got 1 heart, but don't worry, you can get some hearts here in this section. All what we've done now, we've talked to the ladies, we've got some descriptions of you two guys. All you got to do now is tell me who they're talking about, you or your co-stud. And we're going to start with you, Peter. Peter, who's most likely to be afraid of the dark? According to the ladies, you or Patrick?
We were in the dark on all my dates. Patrick.
Think so? Ladies?
Peter!
Ouch, Peter! Oh, why'd you say that, Sherilyn?
Because he's just like a little boy. Sometimes you would just think that
Farrell, he took that to the next level.
he would grab his teddy bear and sit in the dark.
Were you afraid of the dark when you were a little kid?
No.
Hey, Patrick.
Yeah.
Who's most likely to be a Boy Scout troop leader, you or Peter?
Peter, for sure.
You think so?
Not a doubt in my mind.
Ladies!
Peter!
There you go! Hard.
Hey!
Why did you say that, Virginia?
Well, all you have to do is take a look at the shoes, and it looks like he's ready for hiking already. And I could see him with a little uniform and a hat and going out with the kids in the woods. I could see that.
Sure. Hey, Peter, who is most likely to wear polyester, you or Patrick?
Patrick.
Ladies?
Patrick.
Oh, there you go. Why'd you say that, Sherilyn?
He showed a couple of us a video of a guy who was in polyester, and I could just see him wearing it and making fun of it, and it would be hysterical.
Patrick, who's most likely to get a facial, you or Peter?
Oh, Lord. I'd say me because of my long hair and, maybe that effeminate sort of thing that goes with long hair.
Ladies? Patrick, there you go. You get the zipper hard.
All right.
Why'd you say that, Virginia?
Well, Patrick's up for just about anything, and I could just imagine if I were going to get a facial, he'd say, "Hey, can I come too?" And so, it's no big deal.
Good. I love the makeup. In the makeup room, I'm thinking about.
You ever had a facial, Peter?
Yeah.
Okay.
You had so many. I would. I mean, I don't. You know what though? I don't even let people come to the shop anymore. Ever since like COVID hit, I remember. It was like 2020. It was right when COVID was hitting, but like the lockdowns hadn't quite hit. It was like, what was the first big lockdown? Was that in March? It was like early March, late February. And like, it was when COVID was really starting to ramp up and people were getting freaked out. And you knew the lockdowns were probably coming. And I had a dude come up into the shop. And this guy was like, I was like, he was like getting in my face. Like I had to tell him to like back up. Like even if we weren't going to be experiencing an impending pandemic, like this guy was getting, he was a close talker. He was getting uncomfortably close and he was tall on top of it. So he's like hovering over me. And I just looked at him like, ugh. I just told him, I'm like, dude, can you step back a bit? Like, you're not supposed to like just move back. And after that, I got freaked out and I'm like, all right, nobody's allowed to come up into the shop anymore. If they need to see me, I'll come down and see them. Yeah. Yeah. We could all work at a shop where we would dress wacky every day and act rude to customers and film it. I would die happy. I mean, I'm almost there minus the filming part.
Hey, Peter, who do you think is more likely to sweat during sex, you or Patrick?
Me. Definitely.
Definitely me. Ladies?
Peter.
Peter, there you go. What makes you think that, Stephanie?
Well, Peter's built very big, and you could just picture him working up. He's physical, and you can see him working up a sweat. Real.
Kind of like you're doing now.
Yeah.
Patrick, who's most likely to go skinny dipping, you or Peter?
Me.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Ladies?
Patrick.
There you go, Patrick. Why would you say that, Stephanie?
Well, Patrick is the type of guy who has no inhibitions at all, and I could just see him ripping his clothes off and jumping in the water.
Stick around. When we come back, we're going to find out which one of these guys is the bigger stud. Don't go away.
Nothing's more important than getting my son ready for the big game. So when I'm coaching him, I always wear these.
Nice fucking shorts, bro. Apparently Mervin's was pretty hot in the SoCal, I guess.
See, I need something that feels good when I'm chasing his line drives or reaching for his...
I like it when my nuts just kind of dangle a little bit out of the shorts, you know? Just a little bit. Not enough to, like, get arrested, but just enough to make people feel really uncomfortable. You know? Maybe a little sprout of pubes. You know what I'm talking about.
Knuckleball. Whoa! Nice pitch. Hey, when I'm this comfortable, nothing can keep me from taking this kid to the pros. Whoa!
Oh, he's charging the plate.
Good arm, guy!
Cheetah, only at Mervin's, for the clothes you love to live in.
The Nissan 240SX is built for the driving enthusiast.
Yeah, Patrick definitely knows where all the coke is. Because he's got it.
Someone who appreciates immediate responsiveness. Someone who enjoys tremendous power. The kind of driver who knows what it's like to handle a true sports car. The Nissan 240SX. Driving one is like a whole new experience. Save now with factory-to-dealer incentives on the 240SX.
Home Club's paint department is a stroke of genius.
Oh.
High-quality Pittsburgh paint in all the colors you love. And friendly paint experts to help you. They've even got an incredible machine that lets you see what your home looks like before you paint it. So if anyone tells you they've got a better paint department or a better paint, give them the brush off.
And I don't care if my father told me that one of the colors I use is my father once told me the color that I used to paint my house was, quote, faggy.
Home Club, no membership. Everyone gets our lowest prices.
Lou Diamond Phillips is Mitchell Osgood. To write the perfect thriller.
Tell me that this is...
Oh, this is post La Bamba Lou Diamond Phillips. Because he did La Bamba, right? And he got really popular with La Bamba. And then that was it. Like, he tried to do some other movies, and it's like he could never capture the La Bamba energy. Richie.
Fiction.
He entered the market.
Yeah, in fact, I think his brother, the guy who played his brother, Esai Morales, I think he had a more successful career than Lou Diamond did.
Mind of a murderer.
Help me get this nightmare behind me.
Only now, he can't get out.
What are you doing?
It's too late. Ambition, rated R. Starts this Friday at a theater near you.
Robert Rulas had the best Facebook page. Richie's brother? No, well, the guy who played him in the movie was Esai Morales. Is that his... The man from La Bamba. Okay.
Boil down to this now. We are down to the nitty-gritty, Patrick and Peter. We're going to find out which one of you guys is the bigger stud. Now, Patrick, you've got 4 hearts, right? Peter, you've got 6. But don't worry, Patrick. Anyone can win. It's double or nothing here. Very simple. All you got-
Every Gracie Pence, yeah, under 30 was doing undercover cop or secret murder. Yeah, definitely. All had leather jackets, too, and ponytails.
All you got to do is tell me who you'd like to continue your romance with. If that same woman picks you, off on your ultimate fantasy date. We pay for it.
Well, I think, first off, Cheryl Lynn, I related to her in an interesting way. We shared a lot of things in common, but I didn't get that feeling, number one. Virginia, we had such a nice time, and I think I'll know Virginia until the day I die, and I do sincerely mean that. Stephanie, you know, I think I'd like to continue on with Stephanie.
Hey, everybody's liking Stephanie.
If Stephanie selects you, where are you guys going to go on your date?
Me personally, I like Stephanie, but man, if I had to choose, if it was like gun to my head, I'm going to go with Crispy.
We're going to saddle up on the Harley right about sunset time, and we're going to take a little ride into the desert towards Las Vegas. And I'll see if I can't turn this $500 into about $5,000 and, you know, roll the dice and, you know, maybe from there, you know, who knows? Maybe we won't come back to LA and just ride around the country all summer.
Beautiful.
Oh, I see what you're talking about, buddy. I just saw the Facebook thing. Okay, so it's actually just Bob, like the character Bob. I was thinking like, oh no, the actual actor who played Bob. Okay.
All right, Peter, you're up. Same deal. You select a woman. If she selects you, you will be our stud of the day.
Well, Cheryl and I, the gears just didn't mesh. Stephanie, again, things went great. God, I had such a great time. I couldn't believe it. Therefore, I had such a fantastic time with Virginia. If she'd go out with me again, I'd love to.
Wow, I was not expecting this. I thought Virginia was going to get DeCarlo.
And if she does go out with you again, where are you going to take her?
This is how my plan goes. Okay. We're going to gas up the Power Wagon. We're going to gas up my bike, throw it in the back of the Power Wagon, get the dog, head to Mexico, get one of those hotels right on the beach, and then just
Get some fucking cheap, some Vicodin.
go at it from there.
Sounds pretty exciting. All right, now, Cheryl, and neither of the guys selected you, but would you show us who you picked before you go? Peter! All right. Okay, now, Patrick, you selected Stephanie. Right. You select him. You could be off on a fabulous trip to Vegas in the desert on a bicycle.
I think she's going to go with Patrick. Myself.
With a motor on it. Patrick
Yep.
it is! All right, Virginia. It all boils down to you, Virginia.
She didn't choose Patrick.
You selected
I don't know. I don't think Boozler chose Patrick.
Peter. You're going to go to Mexico on a fabulous curvy drive, and Patrick said he'd cook. If not, these two are going to go to Vegas. What's it going to be? Peter!
Oh! Or excuse me, Peter. Sorry. Okay, so he got it. So Crispy's getting DeCarlo. All right, that's a good time for DeCarlo. Nobody.
They're going to go to Mexico. Thanks for watching Studs. We'll see you next time. Bye.
If you'd like to be a guest on Studs, call us at 213-856-3400.
We call that number.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
If you'd like to be a guest on...
Can we call? Should we call the Studs number? What do you think, guys? Think we should call? Yeah. Call that fucking number. All right. Google Voice. Wait, I just got, hold on. Da, 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 da. What? Hold on. You guys are like... Okay. Okay. So what's the number? We got 213-856-3400. Okay, here we go. Let me check my audio settings here. Allow. Okay. There's a microphone. Okay. I'm just checking my speakers here. Okay, so 213-856-3400. Oh, it just immediately cut me. Try that again. 213. Oh, wait, no, you know what? I'm an idiot. I need to do I need to do a 1? One, 213-856. Ah, damn it. Damn it. It just immediately stops the call. Son of a bitch. There's too many people who still want to be on Studs. Fucking rude. Didn't even ring. All right.
On Studs, call us at 213-856-3400.
Now, he's a former cop who ran an escort service that offered more than just police protection. On A Current Affair, next on Fox 11.
Oh.
I've got news for you about Jenny Craig. I lost 29 pounds, and I've kept
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Ed McMahon, you lost 29 pounds. Good for you, man.
it off for over 4 years. Now, you can join the Jenny Craig weight loss program.
He pretty much did keep that weight off, though, because every time I saw Ed, like, back in the day, like, he pretty much kept that weight off.
For one low
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the whole... There's only a couple minutes left in the episode, though.
service fee,
The video.
you'll get the help you need to lose all the weight you want. Personal counseling, lifestyle classes, activity plans. It's not an
Looking good, Ed. Oh, yeah.
introductory offer. It's a real program.
Lose all you want with our summer special. Just a $79 service fee. Call Jenny Craig.
The time to call is now.
I'd be surprised. Getting off the booze probably helped, too, Ed. I know Ed was like a big-time boozer back in the day, wasn't he?
This is where the legend began, on rivers like the Gunnison and Colorado, when people came for the good times and discovered the beer. Brewed with all natural ingredients for a fresher, smoother, cleaner, more naturally refreshing taste.
Yeah, it's just commercials to the end. There's no current affair. Shit. All right. I'm not quite ready to call it quits yet. We do have one more episode of Studs that I found, but I'm not too sure on the quality of this one. But it's got some African American contestants this time, so we got some diversity.
Man, we're glad to have you here. Oh.
Obviously, it's a small screen for some reason, but I want to watch this one, and then we'll call it quits. This is 21 minutes and 58 seconds, so basically 22 minutes. But before we start, I'm going to take another piss break because my back teeth are floating big time. Oh, let me see here. Oh, buddy, you wanted the rap? Where's the fucking rap? I gotta scroll all the way back. I should just I need to just soundbite that shit and just record it. I'm just scrolling back through our messages and there's those fucking screenshots. from from last week. Oh, shit. That's funny. Okay, hold up.
Oh, yeah, you know how to move that body, don't you? Oh, I love it, girl. Uh-oh, we're coming to the pocket now. Girl, you know what we do in the pocket. In the pocket. It doesn't matter who you are, the smoking Joe or your grandma. Everybody, whether near or far. Love it in the pocket. Every boy and every girl, all across this funky world. All the nuts and even all the squirrels. Funk in the pocket. All the rich and even poor, the married single or the common law. All the people here know the score. Want it in the pocket. Even Mary's little lamb, the Moby Dick and the son of Sam. After every good and funky jam, they funk in the pocket. After everything is through, and you're done what you came to do, you can smile because you know it's true. Got it in the pocket. Listen, Lane, where's your brain? You need somebody just to pull your chain. All the people love to do this thing. Funk in the pocket. You may be small, large or tall. It doesn't matter what size at all. Even presidents like to ball. They love it in the pocket. Since you heard my storyline, I hope you freeze free to Doug Moran. It doesn't cost you a single dime to funk in the pocket. Hey, free, hey, free. Come over here. Get down to the funky groove.
All right.
Somebody call you afraid. Oh, yeah,
What?
you know how to move that body, don't you?
Yeah. All right. Still Team Gina. Okay. So let's move the magic view screen over. Okay. Studs TV show. Rochelle, Tasca, Cecilia, Garrick, Rob.
Oh, goody, goody, goody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Studs. I'm your host, Mark DeCarlo. We're so darn happy to have you here. I could just say hi. We got two guys locked up outside. There are two studs. They've dated the three ladies behind me. Now, they can't hear what we're going to say about them until we bring them in. So before we bring them in, let's meet the ladies. They're right over here. Okay, Raquel Molina, a 22-year-old professional singer. Welcome to the show, Raquel.
Oh, so it's Raquel. I mispronounced it.
Saunders? Tosca Saunders, a
Tosca.
25-year-old medical student. Welcome to the show. And Cecilia Hampton, a 26-year-old paralegal student. Welcome to the show.
So they're already like more successful and more accomplished than the last couple of fucking losers that we've been watching.
Could you smile a little bit more, Cecilia? Yeah. Cecilia, you're probably thinking of your ultimate guy, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Describe him to me, won't you?
Well, you have to have the looks and the body of Karl Malone, the basketball player.
Sure.
And he's got to be big, dynamic, fun, and hard working.
Oh, talking about his Pekka.
Teasing me a little there, Cecilia. Yes, Tosca?
Tosca. Yes.
I'll blow that a whole show. Tosca.
Okay. He can have the body of Michael Jordan, but the brain of a Ken Olin from 30-something.
Raquel, is it Raquel?
Raquel.
Raquel. Describe
Wait, who the fuck is Ken Oland from 30-something? Ken Oland? I don't even know who the fuck that is. Oh, it's Ken Olin. Who the fuck is... Oh, it's that guy? Okay. Sure. It's this dude. He looks familiar. It's that guy. I recognize him. That's about it.
Your ultimate guy for me.
My ultimate guy, he has to be good looking, something like Mario Van Peebles.
Utah Jazz. Yeah, Karl Malone. Yeah. Yeah, from Utah Jazz. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's no Dan Marley. Or he's no Luke Longley, but, you know, he'll do.
Be real sexy and passionate like Steven Seagal.
Oh, my God. She just said This is definitely the 90s. Oh, if they only knew. I know, Jay, I know you've done, you probably know, but like, buddy, you need to like watch some videos on Steven Seagal. Like just how much of a fucking dipshit loser fraud he is. But it's like everybody knows it, but he just keeps going with it. He never stops. And he's also considered the worst guest ever on SNL.
Quite a hybrid. Well, let's see how our studs tonight match up. Let's meet Garrick and Rob. Bring them out. Garrick, good to see you. I like your shirt there. Rob, how are you? Welcome to the show, guys. We've got Garrick Goodson, a 25-year-old truck driver. Welcome to the show, Garrick.
Leather pants. That's right.
And Rob Thornton, a 27-year-old engineer. Welcome to the show, Rob. All right, guys, this is what the whole show is about. If you guys have managed to learn something about these ladies on your blind dates with them, we'll give you a heart. The guy with the most hearts will be crowned King Stud. King Stud gets to go on a fabulous, fabulous ultimate date. You guys design it, we pay for it. Fair enough?
Great. That's cool.
Garrick, you good on the phone with women? You find they take to you on the phone?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I got a nice voice. Kind of sexy.
Any way to boost the highs? I could boost the volume. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have like a full EQ. I need to find like a... I'm sure there's an extension for Chrome that I have more, you know, that would give me more control over the audio.
All right, we asked the ladies what their impression of you was from the phone call. They're giggling like crazy now, but on the phone, here's what they said. He sounded soft and steamy. He sounded cold and cocky. Third lady.
EQ wise, just because, yeah, it's VHS. What do you want? There's not much you can do about it.
Said he sounded like the homeboy from hell. So, if you tell me who said what, Garrick, I'll give you a heart.
I know. He sounded like the homeboy from hell, Raquel.
Raquel?
No.
No! What'd you say, Raquel?
I said he sounded cold and cocky.
How come?
Because he just like got on the phone. He's like, yo. Well, first of all, he had me waiting really long on the phone.
On hold?
On hold, and then in the background I hear this loud music. No, he was nice, but when he first got on the phone, I heard him talking to his friend. Yo, man, turn that music down. You know, like he stepped out of New Jack City or something.
Look. I just walked in the house, right? It was a serious domino game going on. Okay? So you can't be messing with nobody playing dominoes.
Not dominoes. That's a tough game.
Slapping them bones and everything.
All right, who did say he sounded like the homeboy from hell? Tosca.
No, he was really nice, but he just sounded like a homeboy, you know, the kind that you hang out with.
From hell. What's the difference between a homeboy and a homeboy from hell?
He was very, very, very laid back when I first got on the telephone with him, but the conversation got better. Got a lot better.
Rob.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
You look pretty good tonight.
Well, thank you. So do you.
Thank you. When you get dressed up to go on a date, you like to dress to impress the ladies?
Well, I tried.
I love how you scrape the bottom of the barrel and we still end up with the Carlo. Gal on the left in the men outfit is styling and profiling.
Yeah. I do my best. I mean, I'm not rich. You know, I can't dress as sporty as you, but...
Raquel? Raquel? I like Raquel.
You know...
This is 100% Silmax, Rob, the finest fabric money can rent. We asked the ladies...
What would you say? I'm thinking... Yeah, I'm Team Raquel. Raquel. Yeah, I'm Team her. I like her.
We asked the ladies what they thought of your appearance when they first met you, Rob, and here's what they said. One of them said he was it. Second lady lady said, too smooth, too suave, too slick.
Slick Rick.
Third lady said, good God, he's gorgeous. Tell me who said what, and we'll give you a heart, Rob.
Okay. He was too suave, too smooth, and too slick. Was Tosca.
Tosca? There you go.
Old fucking helmet head there.
When I walked in, he looked good, though. He looked good. He was very smooth. He was very suave. He was very slick.
That guy.
Well, you said he was too smooth, too suave, and too slick. What's with the twos?
That could be nice, too, though.
Oh, okay. Were you being smooth and suave and slick?
I mean, it just comes natural sometimes, you know.
He was it?
He was it?
Well, good God, he's gorgeous.
I'm going to say he was it was Cecilia.
You say that, Cecilia? Yeah! Where'd you meet him?
He picked me up at my house. He was adorable. He reminded me of the guy from the C&R Clothiers commercial.
Were you smooth and slick, and could you tell that she liked you right away?
Yeah, I could tell there was, you know, some attraction there. We had a nice time. We got our date started late, so we didn't have a whole lot of time to really get to know each other, but with little time that we had, we made the best of it.
Now, they got a guy, I swear to God, this show, they hired a guy to just sit in the crowd and just go, ow!
Were you this zany and excited on the date, or?
I'm the same.
Stick around and we're going to find out who's going to be stud for a day.
Well, on a good day, I say about an 8. On a bad day, about a 3.
That's a big swing.
Oh, yeah.
We asked the ladies what they thought of your appearance and the whole person that is you, Garrick. What they felt about you. And here's what they said. One of the ladies said, he's way too tall, and I ain't reaching for that. The second lady said he was wonderfully bland.
Oh, shit.
And the third lady said that you looked like a pumped-up Pee Wee Herman.
Get out of here, you fucker!
Well, go ahead, tell Mr. Camera who you think said.
It's like they remove the black audience. I know. If you're going to have black contestants, you got to have an all-black audience. Like, I want DeCarlo to be the only whitey in that crowd.
What? We'll give you a heart.
He was way too tall, and I ain't reaching for that. Raquel.
Yeah, there you go. How tall are you, Garrett?
6'4".
6'4". What aren't you reaching for?
I mean, I feel like I'm, reaching for the stars. And like when I was hugging him, when I got through, I had a crook in my neck like I needed a neck brace.
Okay. Well, you got a heart there, Garrett. You get to go again. He was wonderfully bland, or he looked like a pumped-up Pee Wee Herman.
He was wonderfully bland. Tosca.
Nope. What'd you say, Tosca?
A pumped-up Pee Wee Herman.
What made you think that?
Because I didn't know what to expect from the telephone. It was just funny. I mean, he just walked right in kind of like...
After the episode here, before we... I'm going to end it after this episode, but before I go offline, I'm going to read a couple of fun facts about the TV show Studs, because I think we've milked the Studs titty. I think we've got them all. Maybe there's one floating out there yet that we haven't watched, but I think this is it. I think the bottom of the barrel has been scraped, and we're done here.
What television character did she remind you of when you showed up, Garrick? You were Pee Wee Herman. Who was she?
Olive oil.
A bitch.
Rob, where'd you go on your dates?
Well, I took all 3 ladies out to dinner.
Good meals?
Good meals.
Good service?
I think I treated them right.
Okay.
I treated them right. I think. I could be wrong.
Well, we're going to find out because we asked the ladies what they experienced on their dinner with Rob. And here's what they said. One of the ladies said, if he was on the menu, I'd take 10 of him.
Ow!
I'm guessing to go. Second lady said, a little dinner, a little talk, a little dough. Third lady said he could have cradled me in his arms and fed me like a baby. Tell me who said what, Robin. You can continue your collection of hearts.
A little dinner, a little talk. Tosca.
Tosca!
Man, Tosca's just, she's an ice queen, man.
Was it a nice restaurant he took you to?
Yes. I think what happened was there were so many of us that we kind of got lost amongst each other.
Uh-huh. So how many people were at dinner total?
5?
5?
6?
Yeah, 5 or 6, something like that.
You make that a practice to have that many people on a first
That's what I want to explain.
Right.
You want me to
Task of this, the castrata.
What happened was...
You tell.
What happened was someone saw me on the way, so they came with me. Then some people met her there. So we all ended up together.
Well, you could have said, get the hell out of here, man.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, boy. Shit.
Right? I mean...
I agree. To be honest with you, I would have preferred to be with Tosca alone because she's very attractive. And I think and I would hope that if we were alone, there would have been a little more romance and.
Well, you keep going there, Rob. Okay. If he was on the menu...
Thank you. Yeah, I felt that one. You know, you got a nice one. That was a nice out.
I'd take 10 of him.
Okay.
Or he could have cradled his arms and fed me like a baby.
If he was on the menu, Raquel said that.
Did you? Yeah! It's a hell of an appetite, Raquel.
Well, he was just sitting across the table from me, and I just couldn't take my eyes off of him, and he looked real delicious.
Mm-hmm.
He looked awfully delicious.
Yeah, but I like pizza, and I couldn't eat 10 pizzas, Raquel.
I could eat 10 of Rob.
Wow. Damn.
Hey, it was in the food she ate.
Oh. Garrick, did you get along with the ladies as well as Rob did?
No.
We asked the ladies if they had a good time with you. Okay, and here's what they said. One of the ladies said, he's smart, sweet, and sensitive. Second lady said, he's no Billy D. Williams.
Well, I mean, who is?
And the third lady said, he takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
He's smart, sweet, and sensitive. Tosca?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. What did you guys do on your date, Olive?
Well, we met at a restaurant, and we were going to do something else, but our conversation got really nice, so we ended up staying there for 3 hours.
He's no Billy D. Williams, or he takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
He's no Billy D. Williams. Raquel.
No.
What'd you say, Raquel?
He takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Because we went bowling on our date, and I just creamed him in every game we played.
You know why I was on?
No, but wait. I beat him. He took his beating very well.
There's a quote.
And he did insult, so he kept smiling.
No,
why'd she beat you?
Okay, she had on these jeans with holes all in them, right? And she had a big slit, like, right here. And every time she bent over, a cheek would fall out, so...
Rob.
Yeah, okay, that's a good excuse.
Were your dates romantic?
I'd say 2 of them were very romantic.
Well, here's what the lady said when we asked them if the dates were romantic, Rob. What are you afraid of? One of the ladies said, I didn't want to kiss, but at least he could have tried. Second lady said, he has the softest lips I've ever tasted. And you must have spent a lot of time with the third lady, because she said your lips didn't miss a spot.
Hey-oh.
Who said what? We'll give you a heart.
All right. His lips didn't miss a spot. Raquel.
Yes.
Yeah!
Well, you know, he kissed all
These two are going to be fucking before the show's out.
the right places. You know. Well, my hand for when we were driving, and he took my hand and kissed my hand, you know. Kissed me on my cheek, my neck, my lips, my leg. But that's as far as he went.
I didn't want to kiss, but at least he could have tried, or he has the softest lips I've ever tasted.
He has the softest lips I ever tasted was Cecilia.
Cecilia?
Yes.
Yeah! Don't give that one away too much.
Mm-hmm.
Tasted a lot of lips in your day, have you?
Mm-hmm. I had my share.
Uh-huh. What makes him the softest?
They kind of like, I mean, I had the banana split, but the whip, I can't tell you. Just melted.
All right, when we come back, we're going to find
All right.
out which one of our studs is most likely to cheat at Monopoly.
Yeah, basically this point, Raquel and Celia, like Tasca is she's terrible. She's got that fucking, what's his name? Tweaky from Buck Rogers. She's got that Tweaky hair. Looks like his fucking head.
Size 18, huge feet. Okay, we're back. We're just talking shoe size, me and Garrick. All right, guys, here's the deal. We've talked to the ladies. We've gotten some descriptions from the giggling threesome, and they describe you guys. All you got to do, Garrick, is tell me who they're talking about, you or Rob. Simple?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Garrick, who's most likely to climb a tree to save a kitten? You or Rob?
Me.
Think so?
Yeah.
Sure. Ladies?
Rob.
Oh! Why, Cecilia? Why?
Well, he was kind of compassionate. He seemed to care, go to the extreme to make sure you knew you were taken care of.
Rob, who's most likely to cheat at Monopoly, you or Garrick?
Garrick.
Garrick? Okay, he says Garrick. Ladies say...
Rob.
Oh! Why'd you say that, Raquel?
Rob, because Rob likes to win. He hates to lose anything. He hates to lose.
Yeah?
And I feel he would cheat when you weren't looking.
Garrick, who's most likely to spit in public? You or Rob?
Rob.
Ladies?
Gary!
Why would you say that, Tosca?
Well, because Garrett doesn't care what anyone thinks. He's real.
Rob, who's most likely to be marriage material, you or Garrick?
I'm gonna say myself, Rob.
Think so?
Yeah.
Rob? Garrick! Boy, you guys are doing good on this part of the show.
Hey, this is my favorite part.
Yeah. Why would you say that, Tosca?
He's very responsible, and he's gonna be himself. Leave it or take it. He's gonna be himself.
Would he spit during his marriage ceremony?
He just may. I don't know.
Garrick, try and get this one right, will you?
Okay. All right.
Who's most likely to frequent a nudist colony? You or Rob?
Rob.
You think so?
Yes.
Ladies?
Garrett.
Why would you say that, Cecilia?
Well, on our romantic dinner date at Taco Bell.
Oh,
the tables
shit.
are really small and they're like close together. He's tall, so I guess he had an excuse. But he cocked his leg up on the side and he's like eating his taco like in a certain way. It's like he's such a stud.
I don't get the connection, but I'll go with it. Hey, Rob, who's most likely to wear designer condoms, you or Garrett?
I don't care if I'm wrong or right. I'm going to say Garrett.
Ladies? Oh, man. Why would you say that?
Because he's wild and crazy, and he'll do anything that anybody dares him, like they dared him to come on this show.
All right, we're winding down here, and then after we're done with this episode, I think we might have lost Buddy, but after this episode's over, we're going to read some fun facts about the TV show Studs.
Go away. All right, guys, this is it. The whole focus of the show is right now. We're going to find out which one of you guys is the bigger stud. It's very simple. It's double or nothing now, Garrick, luckily for you, because you've got 2 hearts and Rob's got like 50. So, doesn't matter. You can still win. All you have to do is tell me who you'd like to continue your romance with. She picks you, you could be off on a fabulous fantasy date. We pay for it.
Okay. First of all, I like Raquel. She's nice, but wasn't nothing there.
Oh, he's still there. Okay.
And Cecilia, we had a nice time.
Was it Cecilia or Celia? He fucked her name up already.
Fun, but I don't think so. And so I picked Tosca.
The giggling med student. Pick Tosca. Now, if Tosca picks you after much giggling and reveals your name, where will you take her on your ultimate fantasy date?
Maui. Beaches in Maui.
Rob, you look lost in thought over there.
Just giving it some thought.
Okay. Well, it's your turn. You tell me who you'd like to continue to see. If she picks you, then you guys will be off on your fantasy date.
I didn't choose Celia because she's not really someone I normally date when I do date. Tosca is beautiful, but I don't think she's ready to date. I chose Raquel because we got along perfect. Everything clicked, and we just connected perfectly.
All right, now if Raquel picks you, where are you guys going to go on your date?
I'd like to go to Hawaii, spend some time on the beach, kick back.
I bet because he heard the first guy say Maui, so he's like, "Oh yeah, one of them islands, Wakisuki, whatever they're called."
Maybe visit Garrick.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Now, Cecilia, neither of the guys picked you, but it sounded like you had a lot of fun.
I had a great time.
You had fun on the show?
Very fun.
Good. But before you go, would you show us who you picked this time around? Wow! All right. Okay, now, Garrick, you're trailing in hearts, and you picked Tosca. Tosca, if you pick Garrick, you could be off to Maui.
That's not surprising.
I guess she doesn't want to date. All right, Raquel, here's the deal. You picked Rob, you're going to Hawaii. If you didn't, you'll be left on the giggling couch. What can I tell you? Who's it going to be, Raquel? Hold it up high. Let everyone in the world see.
Yeah, Celia's getting to carload.
Oh, my goodness. They're going to Hawaii. How fabulous. Thanks for watching the show. We'll see you next time on
Old dusty VHS tapes. All right, so let's go ahead. Read some fun facts. We're going to read some fun facts here about this goddamn show. Special episodes. In some episodes, the genders were reversed, with 2 women dating the same 3 men. Though these episodes were alternatively called studettes. Yeah, we haven't seen any of those. Some men who did not win on earlier episodes were brought back for another chance, while others who became audience favorites, regardless of prior outcome, were also brought back. The show also taped some spring break episodes on location at Universal Studios Orlando, Florida. And to tie in with this show, with our little stream here, Jim Perry made a brief appearance at the beginning of one episode. Perry hosted Sale of the Century in 1985 when DiCarlo was a champion contestant. Oh man, the circle is complete. Although the show earned high ratings among younger viewers during its run, it was canceled to make room for the Chevy Chase show, which lasted only 5 weeks. Yeah, they should have stayed with Studs. Notable contestants, Ron Goldman appeared as a contestant in 92, 2 years before he was murdered, along with Nicole Brown Simpson. We watched that. 3 daughters of Illinois Republican Congressman and presidential candidate Phil Crane appeared on the show in 92. I know. It wouldn't be the first thing Chevy Chase has fucked up. International broadcasts. The British channel Sky One purchased Studs in 92 and heavily promoted the show. However, Studs was unsuccessful in Britain, and the Sunday Times reported Studs, along with Sky's other recent imports, Chances and E Street, all did poorly with UK viewers. The show was also screened in New Zealand, late weeknights on TV2 in the early 90s in Australia, and aired on Network 10. There was an equally short-lived Spanish version of the show, Contactico Contacto, Contact with Touch, hosted by Burton Orsman, aired on Telecino from 92 to 94. There was a board game manufactured by TDC Games in 1992. And they actually, they named, wow, in the wiki here, they say Studs TV show Roquel Tasca episode on dusty old VHS tapes. So those are some fun facts about Studs. And, I don't know. This show did not end out the way I thought it was going to end up. I was so excited for the videos I found, and they ended up being complete fucking failures. What are you going to do? Anyway, I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. And hopefully I can find something. Feel free to post more shit. See you next week.
Madonna can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. She's a dick.